Just setting up, guys. Give me a minute or two, would you? Just getting ready. Be ready in just a moment. Just a moment. How you doing, Devilish? Just give me a second. Setting up. How are people doing today? How you doing, Ba? And best Haikyuu character? I think Kageyama's my guy. Just give me a minute, alright? Got one more thing to do. Wait, I had to do one more thing. That was, yes. What episode was I on? Because I wanted to mention Gachakuda, because I was watching that. How far did I get? Episode 12. Oh, yeah, Storm Before the Storm Clash. 15. Okay. Oh, wait, no. 16. I just finished episode 16. Okay, we're good. Okay. I'm good. We're good, Devilish. How you doing? Chillin'? We're good. All right, let's start it up. Let's start things up. Another day, another stream. Here we go. Okay, treadmill needs to move a little bit. All right, we're fine. Thank you for the follow, PL. MHA is better than me. I'm better. I'm better. I can't wait for dispatch. I'm looking forward to it later. I am definitely looking forward to continuing our little playthrough. It was fun yesterday. Definitely worth it. It was definitely worth it. So what are people up to now? Like, what are you guys watching? I've continued Gachakuda a little bit more. I've finished episode 6. Was it 15 or 16? Either way, we're doing good. How do I feel after every stream? Same as always, I guess. My voice is a little sore. Like, my throat's a little sore after each stream, but it's fine. Have I watched 86? I have not. Anything but working? What are you talking about? I don't do the shipping stuff. Day 5 of asking you finished JoJo's Part 4. No, you're not annoying me, but I haven't watched any JoJo's in a few days. I've just been busy. I did start Gachakuda, though. I did start that. I'm almost caught up. Today's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Brendan. It's my birthday soon. Was it 10 days? I think it's in 10 days. You got no anime knowledge? Are you just here to be rude? Or to, like, if you're here to be rude, I'll just ban you. Or you can swipe away. Do Ippo? I've already seen Ippo. Multiple times. Mega Man NT Warrior's great. I loved it. What do I think of Season 3 from To Your Eternity? I enjoy it, but I do prefer Seasons 1 and 2. You just finished your Academia, but it's not done yet. It's still got 3 episodes left. Okay, Z's, if you're just here to be rude, then I'm just going to kick you out. Like, goodbye. Okay, you're gone. First ban of the day. Okay, I'm going to put you in timeout because you're spamming chat. Can you not do that, please? Oh, wait, is To Your Eternity Season 3 completed yet? It is not completed. It still has a few episodes to go. Couldn't make it yesterday. That's absolutely fine, Fire. It's absolutely fine. No one can make it to every stream, probably. Do I think about Death Note? I like the first half. And how you doing, Wolf? How do I feel about Kill la Kill? It's a pretty good series. I like it. And how you doing, Esmeralda? Making the ReZero fandom look bad. I don't worry about it. I'm never concerned about any fandom. It's never the fandom. It's always individuals, and I just get rid of those. Thoughts on Vinland Saga? It's a 10 on 10. How you doing, John? The spammers are here. I mean, always. But then I just get rid of them. It made you cry? Wait, Vinland Saga or Akamega Kill? Did I play Dispatch? I just started. We finished episode 3, I think it was. Which anime has put a sour taste? Maybe Detective Conan. Thoughts on Freerun? I love Season 1. Looking forward to Season 2. Is Beyblade... I mean, I guess Beyblade would be a sports anime, wouldn't it? Kind of. It's not my favorite, but it's up there. I never actually thought about it that way. But I guess it would be. I couldn't make it yesterday. Yeah, dude, don't worry about it. How you doing, John? We're good. I feel like a fade would go perfect. I get a fade every couple months. Top 5? I don't actually have a top 5. Akamega Kill was good, but low-key a gooner. I mean, yeah, it does have a lot of fan service. More than I would typically prefer, but I still enjoyed the series despite it. How are you finding One Punch Man Season 3? Bad, but it's not the worst thing I've ever completed. It's bad, but I think critics are being unnecessarily hard. I don't know who Nate is, but okay. You're from Korea, cool. Thank you, Wolf. Who is better, Vox or Alistair? Oh, Vox or Alistair. Alistair's my favorite character in the series. What do I think about Attack on Titan? It's a very well-written series. I enjoy it. Toriko I still have to watch. It has food in it, so obviously I have to watch it. Do I know any free anime sites? Well, my favorite is Google, because you literally Google whatever you want and you will find it. But I guarantee in chat there'll be like a dozen different sites that people have used. Just go to Azuma Death in Naruto. It broke me. It didn't break me. It was a good death though, like a well executed death. The animation, the storytelling. It was the whole Shikamaru development arc was really good. Toriko, yeah, I still need to watch Toriko. I know who Subaru is, ReZero. I know you don't like power scaling, but do you think... that's a power scaling question, so I'm not going to get into it. Don't leak Google... Oh, yeah, don't leak Google, man. They're going to ban Google. Also, thank you, Ryan, for the roses. I appreciate it. I couldn't... Fire, it's okay. It's okay. You can stop apologizing now. Should you watch Bleach? I'm a fan of it. Do I like Shippuden or OG Naruto more? I like them both pretty equally, but I'll give a slight edge to Shippuden. How would I react if Dragon Ball live action got a sequel? I mean, if they want to try and do it properly, not like a sequel to what they did before, but something completely different. I don't know. I don't know. The last one was butchered. Do I play musical instruments? Sadly, I do not. Do I like Shangri-La Season 1 or 2 better? I think 1. I'm going to go with 1. I have not seen Demon Hunters. I don't know who Robert Robertson is. I'm about to watch AOT. Enjoy yourself. Boruto or Naruto? If we're talking the anime, then definitely Naruto. I still haven't seen Claymore. You like Felix from Stray Kids? I look like... I don't know who Felix is because I don't watch Stray Kids. I do get that comment often though. Is Roy Mustang a good person? I would say so, yes. Should I watch APT? Don't know what that stands for. No, I'm not Muslim. I don't know him. I don't know him. How do I not remember Robert Robertson? Because I don't remember most people's names. What's my opinion on the latest MHA season? Absolutely fantastic. Did I watch Trigun? I saw the original Trigun, which was very good. Haven't seen the new one. What anime? I don't have a least favorite, because if I don't like something, I just drop it. One Piece is horrible. I disagree very strongly. What do I rate Fishman Island arc? Ooh. In the anime, oh boy, that's... I can't go higher than like 5.5 maybe. As a new admiral comes to One Piece, is the Diamond Admiral? He has no... Okay, I feel like I missed something there. Inumaki Goat. I forget who Inumaki is. Should I watch Gurren Lagann? I mean, a lot of people like it. I'm not really into it, but try it. Favorite MHA, I would say Mirio or Red Riot. A Drop of White, Tear ran down. Okay, that's kind of some... You guys are getting weird. It's too early to be getting this weird. Classroom of the Elite is pretty good. The latest MHA episode was very good. The entire season's been good, to be honest. I never saw Initial D. I think SAO is heavenly overrated. I don't care about overrated or underrated. Do I enjoy the anime? Not particularly. Cursed Speech Guy of JJK is Inumaki. Oh, yeah, I know who that is. What do I think would happen if Ippo would win against Ejidate? Oh, you're doing power scaling stuff. I don't do power scaling. Naruto, Boreon, or Madara, and Ten Tails? Here's the thing. I have no opinion. You're asking me power scaling questions. I don't care. Robert Robertson is Mecha Man? I'm not good. Okay. I never saw Mecha Man. Do I play WZ? I do not. What do I think about the new... If there's a new Admiral, I'm not there in the manga yet. I'm not reading it. Are you going to watch Tokyo Revengers season... You mean season 2? Tokyo Revengers only has 1 season right now. Thoughts on Black Lagoon? Pretty good series. I like it. What do I think about Shangri-La Frontier? I think it's pretty good. I recommend it. I'm also not a car guy. Sorry, I can't help you there. Bro, Mecha Man. Okay, so look. We're in a... Okay, Devilish. we're talking about anime right now, I'm not going to remember. Like, I can't go back and forth. I can't. My brain cannot go back and forth. It just. I'm really bad with names, so there's just no way for me to do it. I'm locked in on anime mode. If you talk about video game characters, my brain's just gonna forget, unless it's like Master Chief or something. Do I watch romance? And if I do, what's the best one? I don't think there is a best one. My personal favorite is Snow White with red hair. Dexter, I never watched Dexter. Unless you're talking about Dexter's Laboratory, I love that one. MHA, really, really good. Shangri-La, definitely over SAO for me. A lot of people today. Yeah, we have a pretty good turnout today. Yeah, it's good. What do I think about the Diamond Admiral? Again, I'm not there in the manga. I didn't know there was a Diamond Admiral. I'm only watching the anime, guys. You're testing my memory? So devilish. Don't test my memory during a live stream, because my attention is very divided, especially when we have 90 people in here and we have 120 people in chat. We have 120 people in chat. I'm not going to be able to focus on names. I still haven't seen Bungo Stray Dogs. I don't really like SAO the anime. Sorry. Better character, Gojo or Sukuna? I prefer Sukuna. Thoughts on Gurren Lagann? It wasn't really my thing, but a lot of people like it. Demon King Daimyo? Demon King Daimyo? I don't know who you're talking about. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know who Demon King Daimyo is. I'm establishing a playlist of Latina cyber... okay, sure. Devilish, it really depends what day we stream. That's really all it is. Opinion on One Piece? I really, really like it. Code Geass wasn't my thing. Gachakuda, I just finished episode 16. I'm almost caught up. Dororo, I still only seen one... Oh, no, actually, I've made a mistake. I've seen episode 1 of Dorohedoro. I have not seen anything from Dororo. I never watch anime. Can I tell me one I can watch? Sarah, can you tell me what you like to watch outside of anime, what you like to read, what kind of stories you tend to enjoy as just a reference? Opinion on JoJo's? I'm still almost done part 4. I know I've said that for a few days. I just haven't watched any in a few days. Is the man I love. Well, thank you, Ghost Samurai. Favorite guy from Demon Slayer, Guillaume, easily. It's Guillaume. Have I watched Vinland Saga Season 2? It's fantastic. Loved it. Loved all of Vinland Saga, especially the second season. What did I not like about Code Geass? I was literally falling asleep the entire time. I was actively fighting, to stay awake. I couldn't do it. Anime recs that aren't long and boring, I mean, that doesn't tell me anything about what you like to watch. And so instead of just saying, hey, can you tell me anything to watch? Tell me what you're generally into so I have a higher chance of finding something you actually like. Yes, I'm actually walking. Dub or sub, both. What scene of JoJo's am I on? I'm at the Rohan scene towards the end of season part 4. You know what I'm talking about. Toriko is like a combination of Hunter x Hunter and One Piece. Look, I was already interested in the series because I saw the Toriko One Piece Dragon Ball crossover like ages ago, and I like food, so I'm into it. Am I into Power Systems anime? So I don't particularly care about the power systems. I do have favorite power systems. Like Nen and Alchemy, by far and away my favorites. Also, Gachakuda has a pretty interesting power system as well. But I'm not overly concerned. I don't go into a series overly worried about the power system. I do enjoy it when it's well done, though. My name's Era. What's yours? Derek. What scene of JoJo's end of part 4? Sonoku is a peak MC. He's pretty fun. I do like him. And then so there is always a debate because nothing is objectively the best. It's personal preference. Nen is one of my favorites, but you can have any favorite you want. If a Never Gear existed or something similar, a Nerve Gear. A Nerve Gear existed. I would not use it. I have no interest in it. Have I ever watched Infinite Dendrogram? Nope, never heard of it. ReZero is sleep-worthing. I like ReZero. Did I have a nice sleep? I usually do. Kind of. Today was pretty good. Opinion on tsundere characters? Not really a fan. They're annoying to me. Excited for Fire Force final season, as long as it's better than the last two, because season 1 was great. Season 2 and 3, I was not a huge fan. The World, though. I can't say it. I can't do the accent. I'm sorry. Has anyone here watched Wonder Egg? I have not. How did I fall asleep to Code Geass compared to ReZero? That's just my preference. Every single person is going to have different personal taste. Something I might love and be like totally entranced by, you might fall asleep to, and that's okay. I like Wonder Egg. What do I think of Solo Leveling? It's a good time. I watched it twice, so it definitely is a good time. How you doing, Iku's and JoJo's Peak? I think it's pretty good too. Are you excited about the new season 6 of Black Clover? I'm very excited for Black Clover. Thoughts on the isekai genre? Same as any other genre. I don't really have an opinion on a genre as a whole. I think that's kind of silly, because regardless of the genre, there's going to be good and bad. Whether it's romance, mystery, sci-fi, fantasy, action, shonen, whatever it is. There's good and bad. So I don't really have, this entire genre is good or bad. Seven Deadly Sins... Are we counting Four Knights of the Apocalypse? Because just Seven Deadly Sins maybe like a 7-ish. Who is your favorite character in Dr. Stone? Forgot his name, but the hold on. Tsukasa? I think it was Tsukasa. I'm horrendous with names. I think it was Tsukasa. Favorite Straw Hat? Zoro. Why? For the new Demon Slayer movie, for the next Demon Slayer movie, it's going to be a while. I shower every day? Yes. Do I think Toji deserved better? I mean, I don't mind. I'm fine with how it turned out. Thoughts on Slam Dunk? I still haven't seen it. Yeah, Tsukasa. Okay, yeah, Tsukasa's my guy. Are you on a treadmill? Yes. Quintessential Quintuplets. I have seen it and the movie. I didn't watch the special episodes that take place afterwards, because it just starts to get a little bit too much for me at that point. But I love the movie. I love the movie. You look like you didn't shower today. I just came out of the shower. I dried off and hopped on here. I think you should fix your hair. I don't care enough to. Have you watched Lost Memories? I have not. I'm not gonna lie, Death Note needed season 1 and 2, felt enforced. Death Note season 2, only needs season 1? I feel that. I think the anime should have ended differently, but that's just me. Thank you, Quantum, I appreciate it. Why y'all being rude? I don't care if people are rude. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. I just ban them if they're rude. Are you excited for Steel Ball Run? I'm still not up to date. I'm still way behind on JoJo's. I'm watching JoJo's, but I'm still way behind. I'm still on part 4. Pokemon, I have Z to A. I do have Z to A. It was a decent game. Black Clover or JJK, I'm going with Black Clover. Favorite JoJo's character? Maybe Josuke or Jotaro. Maybe Josuke. Have I seen Akame ga Kill? I have. It's pretty good. Figure out season 2 is going to be peak. I hope so. I'm looking forward to it. I don't do power scaling. Sorry, Johan. I think you should fix your hair. I don't care. Sasuke anime talk. I mean, if you want to talk about Sasuke, we can. I do like him. Favorite quintuplet? I'm a bit torn, like 60-40, 70-30 between Miku. More so towards Yotsuba, but also a bit towards Miku. If you are really interested in Toriko, you should read the manga. I'm not going to read the manga, though. I'm not going to. I will watch it, though. Is that Belle in the picture? No. The Belle from Danmachi? No. That's Fushi from To Your Eternity. My favorite anime is Astolfo. I haven't seen that one yet. Have I seen Made in Abyss? I just started. I said that like a week ago. I'm still just at the start. I'm sorry. My favorite name is Astolfo. Have I been reading the Strangler Frontier manga? No, I have not. Berserk, it is a masterpiece, so if you're going to read it, if you want to read it, I highly recommend it. It is very dark, though. To Your Eternity is top 3 of all time. I mean, it's a good series. I think it's a very good series. Welcome, Glenn. How you doing? Look at my theory. If they use flame, they're donuts. Look at Ace and Rengoku. There's lots of flame users who are not donuts. I think it's just, a modern day trend. Why do I don't do power scaling. I don't. I actively avoid it. Just finished Chainsaw Man. I'm the movie or the season. Do I watch Bleach? Absolutely. I'm looking forward to the rest of Thousand Year Blood War. Hunter x Hunter's peak. Do I agree? It is one of my favorite shonens. Who's the guy on the right of Sunraku? Let me just move my YouTube chat so I could see. Oh, that's Law of Weki. ReZero is top one. Not for me. It is pretty good though. It is an isekai that I recommend fairly often. I meant to not do power scaling. I'm gonna make this brief because I really don't like it. It creates nothing but hostility and aggression in the anime community. Adds no value to the story whatsoever. Makes no logical sense. When you try to apply mathematics to it, it actually does not make any mathematical sense. And I just have absolutely no interest on top of that. Summertime Rendering, I still have to see. Thank you for the follow, King. Freeren, I actually really love it. I'm looking forward to Season 2. Brotherhood is a 10 on 10 for me as well. Why only 6 characters on the cover? I rotate it. So I have multiple different green screens on the TikTok chat, and I rotate the characters every couple of days. So in the next day or two, I'm going to rotate it to a different green screen. The darkest anime that I've ever seen, I actually never finished, and I don't remember what it was called. The only thing I remember, it was a magical girl variant. Thank you, Kaiser, for the kitty. I appreciate it. Where it was a young girl. It started the story started focusing around a young girl, probably between the ages of 8 or 12, some young kid. Very dark setting, gloomy atmosphere, neighborhood kind of setting, very abusive, her brother was abusive, her parents were abusive. It was just very graphic and violent. I can barely remember what it was. I do not touch Roblox with a 10-foot pole, won't go near it. I don't know if it was Magical Girl's site. I know it was a Magical Girl show, but I'd have to actually, if I saw it, I would recognize it. Have I ever played Grand Theft Auto Andreas? I have. Vice City, yeah, I've played those. Grand Theft Auto 5, no. The earlier Grand Theft Auto games I have played because I am old. Have I seen Skate Infinity? I have not. Season 2 of Vinland Saga was a 10 on 10 for me. Berserk 97 was my favorite of the Berserk animes. I've seen them all. Berserk is good. It's just none of the animes keep up with the manga. They all stop way before. A lot of them are not animated very well. I would read it if possible. So Roblox has created many cross games. I do not care. I do not go near Roblox. I am not a pedophile. I will not go near it. I don't do power scaling. Sorry, Zeus. Law of Weki mentioned. It's a great series. What do I think about Seven Deadly Sins without spoilers? It's a fun series with a lot of problems. The fan service is too much. The creepy relationships are too much. The animation fall off is a real thing. But I still enjoy it. I just have to acknowledge it has faults. Ippo mentioned, it's my favorite sports anime. Of course I gotta mention it. Junji Ito and especially PTSD ratio. Junji Ito I haven't seen. Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Digimon. It depends which season to which season, because Yu-Gi-Oh! From the start until end of GX, I really enjoyed. Digimon, seasons 1, 2, and 3, I really loved, and try. I actually was not a huge fan of 4, 5, and 6. I was not. But 1, 2, and especially 3. So it depends which season I'm comparing to which, and I still have to watch Ghost Game and Beat Break and all those. Don Machi, I enjoyed certain seasons and enjoyed certain seasons less. I love the start more than the middle. And the ending, it kind of went really strong at the start, not so great in the middle, and then a bit better at the end, but the start was still the best. Dragon Quest, I have seen it. Have I seen Kuroko's Basketball multiple times? I loved it. It's like an 8.5, 9 for me. I'm not ignoring you, Aikus. Hear me out. Campfire Cooking is in another world with my absurd skill is peak. I agree. It's a fantastic series. Have I watched Rising Impact? I still have not seen it. Cyberpunk, I still haven't seen. I need an anime recommendation. Tell me a bit about what you're into, and I'll find you something. What do I think of Bleach? I really like it. What anime is the guy in the chicken head? Shangri-La Frontier. JoJo's, I'm still at the end of part 4. Black Clover is one of my favorite new-gen shonens. Why he doesn't date, someone point me out. I just don't care. I would recommend you Junji manga. I don't really read manga, so I'm sorry. I don't. Low bro rage baiting. I'm not rage baiting. I'm not rage baiting anybody. Sao, not really a fan of the anime. I tried it. I got decently far. Ippo, huge fan. Heavenly Delusion. I don't think I've seen it. Does your mom tell you to get a job every day? No, actually, my mom. Actually, I think some months I make more than she does on this. Who here remembers Bakugan? I remember Bakugan. Code Geass, tried it, wasn't my thing. I don't like Berserk. How do I get myself to like it? You don't force yourself to like it. Not everyone's gonna like the same stuff. Your name is also Pico. Thank you. It's over 30. I don't think he's a little bro. Yeah, it's true. I am over 30. I don't have a Hulu, but okay. I can find any series I want. It's not hard. Opinion of AOT. I like the writing. It's a good series. Dr. Stone, similar opinion. I do think that the older seasons are better than the newer ones. Have I seen One Piece? All of it, yes. I don't watch Golden Boy. Is that a One Piece painting? Yes. Also, this One Piece painting also has Chopper's autograph. I met Chopper, so yeah. Hopefully we can meet the rest of the Straw Hats. Watch Vinland Saga. It's a 10 on 10. High School DxD. I'm not a fan. I'm not. It is dope. Absolutely. Shangri-La needs a season 3. I'm looking forward to it. It'll probably come out. I hope. I haven't watched AOT. Am I missing out? Well, everyone has different taste, right? So you might really like it. You might not. You could always try it. See for yourself. Have I seen Gurren Lagann? I tried it. Wasn't really my thing. Mushoku Tensei, I think, was good if you get rid of Rudius. He is the only issue I have with the series. Is One Piece worth it? In my opinion, yes. Have I seen the new One Piece spoilers? No, I don't watch spoilers. I avoid spoilers at all costs. Can I please stop talking for 10 seconds? I need a break. I'm sorry, I can't. I have how many people? We have 125 people in chat. I can't, just stop. Have I watched Kengan-shin? I have not. Have I seen Jobless? I just answered that question. Yes and no. I dropped it. Have I seen... How many animes have I seen? Over 900. Mob Psycho 100. Fantastic series. Favorite One Piece arc? Probably Wano. Saint Seiya I haven't seen yet. Death Parade was really good. Daily Life of the Immortal King, I got bored. I dropped it. I tried for a season and a half, 2 seasons. I haven't seen Bleach, but what is the Bankai they say all the time? It's basically the full power of a Soul Reaper. When they unlock the fully transformed state of their Zanpakuto, their sword. What's your favoritism from Seven Deadly Sins? Escanor's my guy. Far and above Escanor. Have I watched Bungo Stray Dogs? Not yet. Do I read mangas? Very rarely. Extremely rarely. Dororo, I have to start. Where is my sword? The only swords I have 2 of Zoro's swords in a wooden copy. They're not metal, and one of them broke. So I that's why I only have 2, not 3. Unfortunately, every time I bring them to a con, one of them breaks. It's just bad luck. So I just stopped bringing wooden swords. Have I seen Hitman Reborn? I tried it. The voice actors, I can't deal with it. It's not even the show's bad. I don't like the voice actors, and there is no dub. Have I watched Gachakuda? I finished episode 15 or 16. I've got Rukia's Akame. I used to collect swords back in the day, years way before I started this. I used to collect swords. I had Ichigo's Bankai, I had Hitsugaya, I had Rurouni Kenshin's Reverse Blade, and I had Byakuya's. The high carbon steel, top quality professionally forged. Have I seen Spy Family? I've seen season 1. I'm still on season 2. Vinland Saga. Can you watch Vinland Saga? Already did. It's great. Have I watched Hunter x Hunter? Multiple times. Yeah, Byakuya's is really nice. It was really nice. Though my favorite that I've owned, I think, was Ichigo's, because the black was really, really crisp. It also had the black chain, which just aesthetically was a nice touch. Lord of Mystery's opinion. I haven't seen it. Do I like any sports in general outside of anime? I'm a weightlifter and runner, so I'm a big gym guy. What do I think about Monogatari? I actually did start Ore Monogatari. Sorry, not Bakemonogatari. I started Bakemonogatari. I watched the first episode. I watched the first episode of Bakemonogatari. What about Ragnar Crimson? Haven't seen it. I have no idea what you're saying. Ty Soner? I have no idea who that is. Does pineapple go on pizza? If you can put whatever you want on your pizza. I'm not a pineapple person in general. Favorite anime manga? I don't really read that much manga, so I'm kind of not the person to ask, and I also don't have a favorite anime as I've seen too many. What anime you can't stand? There's a lot that I can't stand. There's a lot, but if I had to say one that actually upsets me is Detective Conan. Going to the gym is in 5 or 6 hours. I am going to the gym in about 7 or 8 hours. Favorite JoJo stand? Probably Harvest. Is Itachi a top 5 written character? No. I do like him, though. I do like him. I'd recommend Lord of Mysteries. It's on my list. It's just, I have a long list. You're out, Aiku. I'll see you later. Dude, imagine if you join my VR chat. I'm probably not going to. You have everything I like. You're sneaky, threat to humanity. I want you to be in my organization. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. What do I think about One Piece? I really like the series. Is the new Yiba? Yiba? I don't know what Yiba is. Megalobox, I've seen season 1 and I really liked it. Did I read mangas, light novels? Virtually never. Very, very, very few. Why will I play Roblox? Not on your life. How long does it take you to warm up? What do you mean? I go to the first exercise. I do 2 to 3 warm-up sets. I start my working sets. I move to the next exercise. I'll do 1 or 2 warm-up sets. Do the next exercise, and just repeat. My Hero, really love it. What do I think about Hero Academia? I really, really like it. I watched JJK Season 1. Do I need to watch the movie before Season 2? You don't need to. I don't think you need to. Solo leveling is brain rot? I disagree. Pretty bad take, honestly. Did you ever watch Steins Gate? I tried it, wasn't my thing. You earn money. You think I'd be able to live stream this often every day and make content? You think I'd do this as often as I did if I make $0? I wouldn't do this as often as I do if I wasn't getting paid to do it. Black Clover, really like it. Actually, I have an autographed painting here. Shangri-La Frontier is top tier. I mean, it's a really good gaming anime. Okay, so here's the thing. If you are looking for a super rich world-building story, like One Piece, Full Metal, Hunter x Hunter, something in that tier of world-building, okay. Solo Leveling's anime has not done that. But if you want a simple, straightforward, high entertainment, good action anime that you can just relax and enjoy yourself, it does that well. So you have to look at the context of what that anime is trying to do. Do I like Turtles? Yes. Fairy Tail is OP. I like Fairy Tail. I'm not sure if you got this question before. I probably have. Male versus female anime fights. I mean, your favorite man versus woman anime fights. You actually don't see those that often, do you? You know what? The first one that came to mind, because I don't really have a lot of references, would probably be Mereoleona when she goes absolutely berserk during that arc, during the devil arc in Black Clover. That was great. It was her versus multiple people, including some men. I love that. Is this a grown man? I am a grown man. Violet is, okay, Violet's a child. Do you know where I can watch Dragon Ball Z in the US? The power of Google. Dragon Ball Z should be extraordinarily easy to find. Have I watched Lord of Mysteries? I have not. I don't do power scaling. Sorry, Sleepy. Baddest female in my opinion. Okay, so if we're talking about the coolest female character in my opinion, I'm kind of torn between someone like Mereoleona and Morgiana. Can you tell me, do you know Kira? Kira from Death Note? Am I on a treadmill? Yes. Not cool. She said, yeah, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Baddest to me either means most attractive or coolest. It could mean one of those two things. If you're talking about who I find attractive, then nobody, because my brain isn't wired that way. So I went with the next option I could answer was coolest. I'm on episode 20 of this niche anime called Naruto. Super niche. No one's ever heard of it. Do you watch K-On? I hated it. I hated K-On. Was not a fan. Dropped it right away. Bocchi the Rock I haven't seen. Did I watch Cromartie High School? Never heard of it. Thoughts on the Fate series? I enjoy it. At least from what I've seen, it's really good. Did I read comics? Not particularly, no. The only comics that I have are the ones that come with toys that I got from my cousin. Thank you, Prince. I do not like K-On! I do not. I couldn't stand him. I actually felt my brain cells actively dying trying to watch it. What do I think is better, Naruto or One Piece? Naruto's anime is more fun for me, or at least more consistently fun. One Piece, I like the story more. How about Vinland Saga? It's a 10 on 10. Anime sucked. Then what are you doing here? What are you doing here if you don't like it? What are your thoughts on Neon Genesis? It wasn't really my thing. Tokyo Ghoul before season 3. I liked Tokyo Ghoul up until that one season that really just kind of, nosedived. You feel annoyed because of my question? Tell me how I can... Did I tell you to leave? I don't think I told you to leave. Favorite genre? I guess romance, probably. I don't watch edits. I'm sorry, Ace. I couldn't finish Tokyo Ghoul. I understand why. If you got to that point that I'm thinking of, I understand. What are some cool anime series on Netflix? I don't have a Netflix. So if someone from Netflix in the TikTok chat could, or the YouTube chat could, time in and give them some stuff on Netflix, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Talon, for the heart. Danganronpa, I enjoyed the first season. I never continued, but I did enjoy the first season. What do I think about One Punch Man Season 3? I am up to date. It's bad, but not the worst I've seen. It is bad. What do I think about Sora AI? Using AI to make anime? Not really a fan. Did I watch Blue Lock? I have. I enjoyed it. Is JJK good? In my opinion, yes. Bleach, I also really like. I'll join tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you later, Dragon Gamer. Have I watched MHA? Yes, I have. Just started Bleach. It's True Peak. I'm glad you enjoy it. I will say that there's going to be some arcs which are really, really good, and some arcs that are not so good, but overall, I'm still a huge fan. I don't think any series is overrated. At least, I don't care if you say a series is overrated or underrated because it makes no difference. Let's take any series that exists, right? Say it's whatever. Is that going to make me like it or not like it? I would hope not. Because if you're deciding to like a series or not like a series based on what other people are saying, you're just a sheep. You should enjoy whatever it is you want. So I don't care about what other people say about a series. How about Seven Deadly Sins? I enjoy it. It has a lot of problems, but I enjoy it. You need to watch Boondocks. I think I've seen Boondocks. Yeah, I've seen Boondocks. I don't think I've seen every episode, though. JoJo's, I'm almost done part 4. I really like it. I watched the filler without knowing it was filler. It happens. It happens. Some of the fillers, okay. I can't say I'm a biggest fan of the Bleach filler. I do like Beyblade. Shangri-La's pretty good, I agree. Low-key, no anime lately hitting the way they did. So, currently, if we're talking about currently airing, then I would say Hero Academia Season 8 is really good. Gachakuta is really good. To Your Eternity is really good. If you want something cozy, maybe the Campfire Cooking. What's my favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. Gachakuta is doing pretty well, in my opinion. It is one of my favorite currently airing series. Almost dropped Bleach because of that vampire arc. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can always Google filler just to make sure if you can skip it or not. Rurouni Kenshin, Rurouni Kenshin, I like the series. The author sucks, but I like the series. DxD, I was not a fan at all. Dropped it right away. How does Kira cope with society? Which Kira are you referring to? Because I know several Kiras. You don't like Gachakuta? That's okay. We like different stuff sometimes. That's all right. You need to watch Moon Girl. I don't know it. Devil Dinosaur, don't know that either. Fullmetal Alchemist, huge fan. Chainsaw Anime is fire. Okay. I enjoy Chainsaw Man. I like the world, I like the writing, I like the powers, I like the music, I like the animation. I'm not really attached to any of the characters, but I really enjoy the overall writing for Chainsaw Man, if that makes sense. Which demon form is my favorite? Meliodas or Asta? I'm going to go with Asta. Ippo is my favorite sports anime. Seven Deadly Sins, again, it's good. but has a lot of problems. A lot of problems. What do I think of ReZero? I think it's really good. Highly recommend. Good isekai if you like trauma. Naruto, I really like Naruto. How do I feel about Demon Slayer? I enjoy that as well. Chinese anime is fire. So, like, I don't care whether it's a Western cartoon, Japanese, Chinese, Korean. It doesn't matter. There's going to be good and bad from everything. So just saying where it's made has nothing to do with whether it's good or not. Do I like tsundere? Not really, no. I find them exhausting. Who wins? I don't do power scaling. Do I like the last episode of MHA? The most recent one, yes, I did. I really liked it. Do I like Scooby-Doo? Absolutely, I love Scooby-Doo. In fact, I used to work at a summer camp. Okay, so here's some lore for you. I used to work at a summer camp, and every year we have like a theme day where we have like this huge inter-camp competition, and there's always a story behind it. A couple years ago, we did Scooby-Doo, and I was Dr. Liebenschmertz, an evil supervillain that kidnapped Scooby-Doo, and they had to compete to try and rescue him from me. It was great. Avatar Legend of Korra, I actually have trouble with Korra. Aang, I love the original Last Airbender. I love the original. What anime or even Chinese? To be honest, I wouldn't be able to tell you that much because I don't think I've seen more than 1 or 2 Chinese anime. Are you excited for JJK Season 3? I'm looking forward to it. How does Gachakuta end? I'm behind. I'm still have 4 episodes to go. And even then, the season's not done. Beyblade Metal Fusion or Beyblade X. I've only seen the original Beyblade, and I love that one. You read manhwa? Not really, no. What kind of anime is Monster? It is a thriller. It's a thriller mystery. Yeah, it's a doctor chasing down a serial killer that was his patient. So he unknowingly saved a serial killer who goes off to, do a lot of terrible things. Angels of Death, I actually couldn't finish. I got pretty far, though. I actually got to, episode 9, I think. What's the anime of the lizard all the way on the left? That is Gugu from To Your Eternity. Tower of God is great. Kick Rachel off the tower. Do I know Ali G? I don't. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Yeah, I don't know these series. Suggest an anime to watch. Tell me the kind of stories and genres and characters you like to see, and I will find you something. Don't spoil anything for me or chat. That's not very nice. Favorite character from JoJo's? Probably Josuke or Jotaro. Shangri-La is peak. It's pretty good. I do think the ending of the most recent arc was kind of because I don't care about the gaming tournament. Was AOT canon? Was Attack on Titan canon? Yes, it's canon. Do I know any animes like Gate? Oh, so I know a lot of series where there's going to other worlds. Reincarnated as a slime, I guess? It depends what elements of Gate you're talking about. But I'm going to say slime. And do I like the Chimera Ant arc? Absolutely. Have I seen Cuphead? I have not. Thank you, Shub. What about Death Note? I like the first half, mostly. Who's your favorite character in JJK? Aoi. I can spoil Monster ending? I do not appreciate spoilers. What's a good anime? Can we narrow that down a bit? Because I can name a few hundred good ones. JoJo's, I'm almost done part 4. It's really good. Classroom of the Elite is also pretty good. Do I watch Haikyuu 3 times? So yes, I like it. Have I watched Jintaro? I don't know it. I have not read Red Blue. Thoughts on Vinland Saga? It's a 10 on 10. Got a High School is a fun one. The ending is rushed, though. Actually, the season is rushed. Top 3 anime right now and of all time. I don't have a list of all time. If I had to pick 3 that I'm currently watching, then it would be Hero Academia, Gachakuta, and Campfire Cooking. Who is the best manipulator in the anime industry? I have no idea. Because there's 10, I'm just going to say Johan as my, favorite, but I don't know who would ultimately be the best. I don't think there is one. Yu Yu Hakusho, I'm still at the start. I'm really struggling with it. Fire Force Season 1 was good. Sunroku is pretty cool. Yes, I agree. Anyone ever check out the Marvel anime series? I've heard people mention this, but I don't know what they're talking about. Which anime has the best food? I'm kind of... I kind of want to say Campfire Cooking. Food Wars, if you take away the exploding clothes, then maybe Food Wars. But there's also Dungeon Meshi, right? I think we need to have like a crossover cooking competition. We need to have a crossover cooking competition to settle this. Finished One Piece. I'm up to date on the anime. Tokyo Ghoul. I like the first part. Have I watched Chainsaw Man? I have. I'm confused. In Death Note, does Light Yagami have a younger sibling? Yes, he does have a little sister. Light has a little sister. Do I like Tree of Eternity? I absolutely do. Is that Magician's Red? It is not, because I haven't seen Magician's Red. I have seen Showbits. Gangsta, I have not seen. Trigun, I've seen the original, which was really good. Jankara Wanturam, I have no idea what that is. Oh yeah, I don't like food, of course. All right, okay, all right. Do I watch anime every day? Actually, most days I don't. But I try to watch anime when I can, but most days I actually don't have time. Do I like Seven Deadly Sins? I do, but it has a lot of issues. Summertime Rendering, haven't seen it yet. Black Clover, really love the series. Kaiju number 8, it's a fun one. I don't like the direction it ultimately ends in the manga, but I do like it. Do I watch Dr. Stone? I do, I'm up to date. Opinion on Code Geass wasn't for me. Why did Scrappy Coco use the silky... I have no idea what you're talking about. Do I like Yuriku Yakuma? I have no idea who Yuriku is. But you will never lost. Death Note, but you will never lost. I don't know what you meant to write there. Agree with the Code Geass? Yeah, it wasn't for me. Gurren Lagann also wasn't really my thing. Hell's Paradise I still need to finish. Best site to watch anime. I literally just Google the series I'm looking for and I find it within 10 seconds. Favorite Gurren Lagann character? I don't really like... I never got into Gurren Lagann. It wasn't my thing. When's the meet and greet in Mongolia? You can head there now, Shadow. You know nobody for Jintiru Jikusa. Are you trying to say JJK? Are you trying to say JJK? Because I've never heard of Jintiru Jikusa, and that sounds like JJK. Death Note, but Kira never lost? Oh, he should have lost. Earlier, actually. Gachakuda gotta be top 3 well-written animes right now. If we're talking about currently airing, it is one of my favorite currently airing series. G Gundam, never really got into that. Why is Escanor showing the start of the? Why is Escanor showing at the start of the live? You mean because it's my profile picture? Have I watched Kisniver? I have seen Kisniver. What do I think of Manchester United? I don't follow sports, man. I'm sorry. I don't care about their team. Is Escanor him? He absolutely is. In fact, I am him, and I will prove it. I will prove it. Hang on. Just ignore that it's broken. Just ignore that it's broken. I still need to fix it. I still need to make a new one, but I am him. I am him. Okay. Oh. Well, that should answer my opinion on Seven Deadly Sins. Fullmetal Alchemist, 10 on 10. JoJo's, I'm on part 4, almost done. You should know the main character. If you don't know him, then I don't know about Batura Kata. Are you typing names properly? Because I have no idea what you're saying. An anime that has the best voice acting? There's a lot of anime with really good voice acting. I think it's more characters than anime. I think we can go by individual characters. I don't think there's a cast that I can think of that has across the board best voice acting. I don't love Gojo. He's fine. He's okay. And also, thank you, Axolotl, for the heart. And I don't know if I thank Talon for the heart as well, but thank you. I was gone for 2 seconds. Escanor's axe. Yes, I do have Escanor's axe. Though I'm going to remake it because that one is faulty and broken. I don't actually know who's stronger because I don't really care who's stronger. Mushoku Tensei, I don't care for Rudius, but if you take him out, I might actually like the anime. I really like the MCU. Well, mostly, I haven't seen the newer stuff. I haven't seen anything past Endgame yet. We know you would want to eat a ramen Ishiraku Naruto. I eat ramen. I eat any kind of ramen. Whether it's instant ramen from Walmart all the way to high-end ramen, I'm in. I'm in. Do I know Yuji Itadori? Yes. Me and my girl are watching To Your Eternity right now. Crazy anime. It is pretty crazy. I don't like none of characters. Okay. Where you buy your stuff? So I don't buy stuff. I make stuff. The paintings, I hire someone else to do it. Because I'm not an artist. But cosplay we do right here, in this apartment. I think you don't watch Beta AI Real Anime because all the names I've told you is from Beta Beta. Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. Beta AI series? I just don't know what you're talking about. Thoughts on one most recent MHA episode? Really good. Are you jealous that a grown man gets to hang out on social media and make a living while you get to doom scroll with your pathetic life? I wish I had a girlfriend. Can you be mine? No. Underrated Seven Deadly Sins. An underrated sin. So I think the most underrated sin might be King, because obviously, like, everyone loves Escanor. I think Bond gets plenty of love too. You know what? I'm going to give some love to King. You should know this one. You know Toji or Tojiro. I do know them. Yes. Hello from Afghanistan. How you doing, Haroon? So like, here's the thing. I don't do underrated, overrated. It is a silly concept to me when discussing subjective matters, because that's all about what you like compared to what most people say. I don't care what most people say. If I like a series, I like a series. If I don't, regardless of popularity. And I just don't keep track. And if I pick an underrated series, it's probably just going to be something older that people just haven't talked about that much, like Cyber 6. How good is Shangri-La Frontier? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not my favorite, but it's highly enjoyable for most of it. You should watch Ouran High School. Already did. Great series. Loved it. If I watched season 2 of Campfire Cooking, I'm up to date. It's really good. Gachakuda, I'm 5 episodes behind. It's really good. Angel Beats, I've seen, I think, 2 or 3 times. It's a good heartbreak, yep. There is a massive plot hole, though, which I can put it aside. I can put it aside. Hunter x Hunter, really good. Fairy Tail, the highs are high, the lows are low. Did I watch the CSM? I saw Reese, yeah, it was very good. Devilish, I'm actually not even a human, so No Longer Allowed to Live in Another World is the best anime. Never. Oh, I think I've heard of that one. What can I watch? You can watch anything you want. Well, it depends what you want to watch, but you could watch anything. Thoughts on Season 3, One Punch Man? It's not good. It's not the worst I've ever seen, but it's not good. Let's go. Ippo is back. I wish it was back. Did I watch Life of a Mortal King? I did, and Anos carries the series. The series itself was very mid. What plot hole? I was too focused on the heartbreak. The thing is, if I explain the plot hole, it kind of spoils the series. Let's just say the time of which certain characters arrived in the location of the story doesn't line up, and it doesn't make any sense. If you look at the ending, well, actually, when you look at the ending and kind of see, I can't say. Let's just say the timings don't line up. Griffith is not innocent. Have I seen Scissor 7? I have not. I do not play Clash Royale. Which anime will change my life? I don't know, but I'm just going to say Vinland Saga. It's a good one. Code Geass it's good writing, it's just not for me. Thoughts on Prison School? Dropped it immediately. I do not like Eminence of Shadow. I finished it. I was not a fan. You should, man. It's a great fighting show. Scissor 7. I hear it's more of a comedy show, which I'm not opposed to because I enjoyed Mashal. So, comedy action, I could do it. Prison School is really not for me. It's really not. It's one of the shows I hate the most. You watch JJK Season 3? I will. Last time I don't goon. Is that Sunroku? It absolutely is. Favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. When did I start watching Gachakuda? I think it was 2 or 3 days ago. High School DxD, I also was not a fan of that. Law of Weki, it's a really good series, I agree. Do I like Thor's died immediately, or he shouldn't have? Honestly, I was sad because Thor's is a really good character. In fact, I'd say he might be my favorite character. I think his death was a foundational part of the story. I think it had to happen. It was just sad that it did, because he seemed like such a good character. Do you know it's the most longest anime from an AI character? Okay, I really don't care about AI-generated anime, personally. Thoughts on One Piece lore? I think it's fantastic. One Piece has fantastic lore. I've probably gone on this question a lot. What do I think of AOT? Yeah, don't worry, I get that a few dozen times a stream. I enjoy the writing. It's a well-written series. I am on a treadmill. Do I like Neon Genesis? It's not my thing. What do I think about Death Note? I like the first half. Monster Musume, not my thing. We know you like. No, I really don't like DxD. Do I like Naruto? I do. One Piece, I really love it. Windbreaker, great series as well. Did I watch Future Boy Conan? I know Detective Conan. Future Boy Conan, no, I have not seen. How's life treating me? Better than it's ever been, actually. Have I watched ReZero? I'm up to date. I think Season 1 is really good. Season 2 almost lost me. Then Season 3 got better again, but Season 1's still the strongest. Do I like Musume? I do not. Have I watched Prison Escape? You mean I've seen Prison Break. Favorite One Piece character? I have no idea. I can't pick. I've tried and tried. Have I seen By the Grace of Gods? I have not. MHA season, the current MHA season is fantastic. Hunter x Hunter, great series. Do I like True Eternity? I absolutely do. I'm up to date. Favorite type of series? Currently romance mostly, but I'm actually not watching any romance right now, funny enough. Do I recommend Mushoku Tensei? I personally can't because the MC is just awful. I couldn't deal with it. Did I watch Nana? Not yet. It's on my list. Did I watch Vinland? Yes. Thoughts on JoJo's? I'm almost done part 4. Really enjoying it. Solo Leveling, watched it twice. It's a good time. How you doing, Sophie? And, yeah. Thoughts on JoJo's? Already answered them. Mushoku's peak? I can't. Here's the thing. My issue with Mushoku Tensei isn't the story. It is Rudeus. It is just Rudeus. That's it. He is the problem. Records of Ragnarok, I dropped it at season 2. What's the best rivalry in anime? So, it's not Gon and Killua. It's objectively not Gon and Killua. Actually, not objective. No, that's a subjective take. The thing is, I don't know. I'm really torn. I'm really torn with that one. Because I try and think of the dynamics which are not only where they build each other up, but also where the communication and relationship is also relatively healthy. So, Asta and Yuno, it's a bit of back and forth. It's pretty good. Deku and Bakugo by the end of the series is really, really good. I think that the development there is fantastic. Goku and Vegeta, that's a classic. It's been around for decades. The only thing is, the fact that they still can't get along until they're pushed to the brink of, the universe ending every single time, and they constantly bicker, it's exhausting at this point. That's my main complaint. Opinions on Full Metal, it's a 10 on 10. Nice keyboard. It's actually a pretty lousy keyboard. I'm getting a new one. Do I speak Korean? I do not. I don't have a top 3 storyline. I can tell you my favorite story is One Piece. It's my favorite story. That's saying pride. Yeah, but it's also a suffocating. It's arrogance. And it's pride to the point where, you have no maturity half the time. Vegeta's capable of being mature, but sometimes he's just a child. Favorite One Piece character? I don't know. I've tried. AOT, again, I enjoy the writing. It's a good anime, just not my favorite. I have not seen 91 Days. I mean museum, as in the historical museum, not... Oh, sorry. What museum? Are we talking about a specific museum? Okay, you gotta go, Lily. I'll see ya. Are we talking about just going to any general museum? I mean, okay. Vinland's a 10 on 10. I really like Hunter x Hunter as well. Power System, Nen, or Alchemy are my picks. I still have to see Inazuma 11. Eat Grapes? I mean, we're out of grapes. I'm sorry. JJK, it's a pretty good series. Haikyuu, I've seen it 3 times. What's the anime on the top right? That was Law of Weki. Favorite Makoto Shinkai movie? I don't remember his movies. I don't remember who makes what, I'm sorry. Top 3 in Naruto? I mean, Shikamaru's number 1. Shikamaru's number 1. That's set. Honestly, the next 2, I could pick a number of characters and not be too mad at them. I could pick Rock Lee. I could pick Kakashi. I could pick my guy. I have a few options I'd be comfortable rotating into the top 2 and 3 spots. Do I watch K-dramas? Never have, I don't think. Favorite ice cream flavor besides chocolate? It's going to be some variant of chocolate. Rocky Road, cookies and cream. Thoughts on Kengan Ashura? I haven't seen it. Eat apples? I don't have any apples. Promise Neverland? Haven't seen it. Bleach? It's really good. How much fan service is too much fan service? It kind of depends. Because I enjoyed Kill la Kill, and there's a decent amount there. I think it depends on not only the quantity, but how much focus is on it, how far it goes. Like, is it constantly shoved in my face, or is it like honestly, I think it depends. There's an example: Fire Force seasons 2 and 3. It's too much. I'd say Fire Force takes it too far. As an example, how long have I been live for? About an hour. Actually, exactly 1 hour. I think you watch only anime, not watch manga. How do you watch a manga? I mean, yeah, I mostly watch. Yeah, I don't really read manga. Do I read books like more like romance novels? No. I read practical skill books, forensic books, fitness books, financial investments, stuff like that. What is an underrated anime? What's a series you like to watch? And I'll find you something good. Give me some examples of genres and stories and characters you like to see, and I'll find something. I do not care for cars. Do I believe Hunter x Hunter would be a top 3 of all time if finished? It won't be in my top 3, but it's already one of my favorite shows. It's already one of my favorite shows. So could it go higher on my list? Maybe. Assuming I made a list. Power System. Okay, so Mega, you gotta stop spamming chat. You gotta stop spamming chat, and I already answered your question to you specifically. Nenden Alchemy. Did I restock Coke Zero? No, I'm not going to. Any new anime recommendations for getting back into anime? So there's not really a rule for this. I'm just gonna ask the same question I ask every time. Give me some examples of stories, characters, genres that you have an interest in, and I will find you something. Why am I not restocking Coke Zero? Because I'm saving the money and putting it towards other things, like our trip to Japan. I'm not racist, me. Oh, wait, you racist? I'm not racist. Sanji versus Shinra. I don't do power scaling. Should I watch Bleach or Code Geass? Well, I like Bleach a lot more, so I prefer Bleach. Have I watched the Black Clover movie? I have. It was alright. I prefer the main series compared to the movie. Our trip, did I invite you? You're not invited. Have I watched film Red? I saw it in theaters. It was really good. Thoughts on ReZero, unless you haven't seen it. I've seen all of it. It's pretty good. Hobbies, food, gym, Magic the Gathering, anime, video games, and sleep. Mereoleona went off yes. Okay, so Mereoleona got some cool scenes. I get that. I still strongly prefer the Black Clover main anime compared to the movie. You need to watch the new Dr. Stone season. I already finished it. Did I watch Minecraft movie? I have no interest in Minecraft. JJK or Demon Slayer? I enjoy both. Is Deku the best MC in terms of being a hero? He's a good one. I don't think he's going to be my favorite hero, but he's certainly a good one. Have I watched Sonic X? I actually haven't. I've seen Sonic Underground. Do you have a healthy relationship with my parents? Well, let's see. I have 3 dads, 2 of which are dead. One dad who I've only met one time. Nice guy, though. And I'm seeing my mom on Wednesday, so there's that. Do I watch Stranger Things? I don't. I was at work and some dude said my talk was a bum. Okay. Alright, do you think I care about strangers' opinions on the internet? I don't care. How good do you think Gojo vs. Sukuna movie would go? I mean, when we get it in the anime, I'm hoping it's pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. Do I read manga? Sadly, I do not. Do I think Dobby is the best villain in MHA? No. For villains, I'm going with Stain. I know you're kidding, Shadow, but again, I don't care about strangers' opinions. Why should you watch Stranger Things? I should watch Stranger Things. I'm not going to. Does One Punch Man have fan service? If it does, it's so minor that I barely even registered it. It's not even. I don't think it's a concern. Why do you think One Punch Man animation is bad now? So, I actually saw a brief interview of a content creator talking about it, and apparently, the studio that received the job of animating it had such a limited time frame that there's no reasonable way they could have put out a quality product. And apparently, they did do their absolute best within the time constraints they had. It's just. They could apparently it's supposed to be really, really good by the end of the season by what they're saying, but they were working within extreme limitations. Can I do a shout out? Why? Did I know my birthday was next year? I did. I did know your birthday was next year. Do I have a lot of free time? No, I do not. It's okay if you're late. Don't worry about it. Do you agree Dobby is not justified? I mean, I'm not. I don't think he's justified, but I understand him. You can empathize. You can understand where he's coming from. Who's your strongest anime character? There isn't one. Power scaling is silly. Have I watched Fullmetal Alchemist? 10 on 10. Is a Twitch stream not free time? No, because I do that for work. Streaming is content. Content is work. Do you think Naruto Final Valley versus Sasuke or Sukuna Gojo would be better? Naruto Final Valley? Oh, I don't. Oh, we're doing like I don't really do the power scaling stuff, man. I'm sorry. Africans have better on a random Tuesday. Okay, I'm lost there. How you doing, Wheezy? 10 on 10. 10 on 10. Full Metal. Snow White with red hair. Flower that blooms with dignity. There's some examples there. Thank you for the follow, Harwal. Do you think you're gonna continue Dragon Ball Super more? Yes, I will keep it going. Vinland Saga Season 2 is a 10 on 10. What anime have I been watching recently? Gachakuda, To Your Eternity, Campfire Cooking, One Piece, of course. There was more. I'm just blanking for a second. You like Fragrant Flower? It is very good. Vinland Saga, yes, second season was a 10 on 10. Just finished my first anime. Death Note, what should I watch next? Instead of trying to find something similar, what you could, is there a particular genre or story or characteristics of a story elements you're looking for that you find interesting? And I'll find you something. From Antarctica, all right. Is there an anime that you dropped but you started again? That I started again. Not that I'm watching now. I have tried more than once to watch a series, but I never finished it. If you want Death Note, watch Death Parade. Well, here's the thing. I don't like that approach. People get into that trap. They watch this series and say, hey, I like this series, and then they find something similar, but they keep doing that. And they only do that. And they just keep watching the same stuff. Sometimes that's fine, but when you never branch out and never try anything different, you become incredibly narrow-minded and biased in your options. Watch Seven Deadly Sins, already did. Favorite plot twist? Favorite plot twist. I don't know what my favorite plot twist is, but my favorite recent plot twist was Odd Taxi. Is Hunter x Hunter good? Yes. Code Geass wasn't for me. We've talked about Naruto multiple times, so yes, we can talk about Naruto. Would I rather get punched by Saitama or Mike Tyson? Well, Mike Tyson is real, and One Punch Man is not real, so I will be safe. If Mike Tyson punches me, there's a good chance I'll be critically injured or may even die depending where he punches me. So because he's fiction, I'll take One Punch Man. Does anyone beat Gojo? Now, a lot of people beat but Gojo's dead. Whoops, my bad. That slipped out. I'm sorry. Least favorite anime genre. My bad. Least favorite anime genre. I don't really have a least favorite genre. I mean, I tend to avoid Mexican comedies usually. But, I'm still going to watch Mexican comedies. I just have a reduced preference for it. You know your favorite style from Ippo yet? I don't. I even look back at it. I don't. It's not Hitman style. It's not, I might just go with Ippo's because he just incorporates a bunch of different styles. He's just a hard puncher. He has, I'm not going to pick Ippo just because he's Ippo. I don't know. How you doing, KS? What did I drop immediately? Wait, what episode did I drop it? Evangelion? Pretty early on. I don't remember what episode. This was years ago. What moment from anime is really special to you? Digimon Kizuna, the ending. Have I watched Haikyuu multiple times? Yes, I liked it. How you doing, Fiona? When are you getting a new keyboard? I'm going to do some more browsing after this stream. I've narrowed it down to 3 to 5 different keyboards. Have I watched Fire Force? I've seen every season. If you want recommendations, tell me a bit about what you like and I'll find you something. Story-wise, genre-wise, kind of characters you're into, find you something. Why do I not like power scaling? So you know what? I just gotta accept I have to repeat this a few times a stream. I just got to accept it. Okay. 1. Creates nothing but hostility and conflict in the anime community for nothing. 2. Adds no value or meaning or depth to the story whatsoever. And 3. Has no logical consistency as you use real-world mathematics in a world where they don't even make any sense. And 4. Authors don't care about power scaling. The only thing they care about is good writing. So instead of worrying about how strong a character is in respect to each other, just make sure, just pay attention to, is the writing done in an interesting and engaging way? If it was supposed to be funny, did they do that well? If it's supposed to be emotionally impactful, sad, devastating, exciting, was it done well? That's all it comes down to. Can you find me an action-packed anime? Absolutely. If the only thing you care about is action, just cool fight scenes, I got you. There's Solo Leveling, there's Demon Slayer. If we want to go more old school, kind of older series, less mainstream right now, Cyber 6, Zatch Bell, Blue Exorcist, Trigun, Eat Pizza. Currently, I don't have any pizza. Hunter x Hunter or One Piece, I'm going to go with One Piece. Can I find a samurai anime, Rurouni Kenshin? Try Rurouni Kenshin. What do you think about Season 3 of One Punch Man? The animation is bad, but not the worst I've seen. I don't do power scaling. Sorry emoji that I can't see. Where can I watch Golden Time again? It's not on Crunchyroll. If you Google the series, Golden Time Episode 1 or whatever, you'll very likely find it within the first couple of links. I guarantee you, because I've seen it without Crunchyroll. Favorite fight scene? I've seen over 900 series. You're gonna have to narrow that down. That's too many options. Trigun, yeah, it is a great choice. You ever tried reading manhwa? I have not, because I don't really read manga in the first place. Shangri-La's second season animation is pretty good. I would agree. The second season is well animated. Sub or dub, I do both. It really comes down to the voice actors, whoever I like more. World Trigger, I also love World Trigger. Anime has a bunch of free anime. Hi Anime does have a bunch of free anime. It does. Favorite anime? I have no idea. I've seen too many at this point. Best anime sequence? This year. Best anime this year? I'm currently leaning towards Hero Academia Season 8. Any isekai I would suggest? I got you covered for isekais. If you want a world-building focused isekai, Log Horizon. If you want an action-packed isekai, maybe Reincarnate as a Slime. If you want to be trauma and depressed for days, ReZero. If you want a good, prolonged adventure, then Digimon. Favorite revenge moment? Favorite revenge. I've never been one for revenge, never really concerned myself with it. But I'm trying to think of one that kind of stuck with me. What was a good one? What was a good revenge anime? I need to think on this, because I never really paid attention to revenge that much. The thing is, the Naruto Pain arc, I never really saw... so Pain's revenge. Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? I could see the link there. I could see it. You know what? I can give you that. Because, his village was tormented by war, so he wants the Leaf Village to experience that, so they come to an understanding. You know what? I get it. What device do I use to watch anime? My computer, right here. Do I even like Red? Which Red are we talking about? What's a good magic anime? So Black Clover is a good one. Reincarnated as a Slime. Maji. If you were God, so if I was a fictional character, would you punish people for sins? I don't believe in sin in the first place. So no. Let the Grieving Soul Retire. Don't know that one. Opinions on Blue Lock. I enjoy it. Hero X I haven't seen. Thank you for the roses, Dot. My shirt is red. Yes, my shirt is red. What's the worst anime of all time? I don't know. I don't think about it that hard. If I don't like a series, I just stop. I just move on. Top 3 One Piece arcs. Well, okay, that I could do. Wano, Marineford, Enies Lobby. Be real with my finishing 7 Deadly Sins and go for One Punch Man is a good switch. Is going from 7 Deadly Sins to One Punch Man a good switch? It can be. One Punch Man is definitely more action comedy focused. It's a lot more lighthearted. Not saying 7 Deadly Sins doesn't have lighthearted moments, but One Punch Man is a comedy-oriented series. You could. I'm dying of heat stroke. Then might want to, Get some fresh air. No, I don't believe in the afterlife. He's lying. His shirt is green. You caught me. Or you might be colorblind. Top 3 shonens. I have absolutely not the faintest idea. I have seen well over 700 shonens, probably more than that. I don't even know where to begin. Why is DxD good? I don't even like it, so I'm not the person to ask. Have I read any manga or just anime only? I've read some manga, just so few. I have read so few manga that it's not even worth asking you my opinion on what manga to read. Have I watched Vinland Saga? If so, what's the rating out of 10? 10. It's a 10. What's my best anime and worst? I don't do either. I don't have a favorite. I don't have a least favorite. Because I've seen so much, I can't pick one. And if I don't like a series, I just move on with my life. What iPhone do I have? It's like an 11. What have I read? The big 3. Hero Academia, Dr. Stone, Kaiju number 8, and like a mystery one that I can't remember, and the Reformation of a Deadbeat Noble. Taking the risk to watch One Piece? Go for it. I like long animes. Can I drop recommendation? Okay, so you like long series. I got you. So let's say Black Clover. Let's say so like a long series, as in like what, 100 plus episodes, 150 plus. So like Black Clover's long. Hero Academia's 8 seasons, so that's a good amount of volume. And let's throw in something different. Maybe something besides shonens. Oh, you know what? Digimon. Digimon is huge. Digimon has tons of content. Go for that. Or Beyblade. Do I like AOT? I do. I like anime, as do we. Death Note is I like the first half. Anime taught me escapism is me feeling sorry for my inadequacies. I mean, some people do use anime to escape real life stress. And I do think that's okay sometimes. Like just getting a break and focusing on something else, I think sometimes that's fine. If you're using it to escape your problems and never deal with them, that's a problem. But if you just need a mental break from life, I get it. Did you discipline yourself on just to train or whenever I enjoy it. I enjoy training. Should I read Vagabond? I haven't read it, so I don't know. I hear good things, though. Vinland Saga or One Piece? The thing is, I rate Vinland Saga's anime higher. I do. I like One Piece's story more, but I do enjoy Vinland. Like, I rate Vinland Saga higher. Anime for people with male pattern baldness? One Punch Man. You reckon 4 KOA will be better than 7 Deadly Sins? Four Nights of the Apocalypse. 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. So I have seen 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. It is pretty good, but there's still one major complaint. I still have one major complaint, but it would be a spoiler for you, so I'll let you see it for yourself. You enjoy pain in a healthy body? I enjoy the process. Why bother reading skill books when you can read fantasy books? Because I don't remember what I read. So reading manga will do absolutely nothing for me since I'm just going to forget everything. If I read a skill book, I can take a note, like I can just highlight something or write it down. Oh, here's the information that I needed, and just go cite that specific piece of information whenever I need it. How you doing, Aiden? I'm on a treadmill, yes. Any website or app I can log what anime I've seen, my anime list. Are there any space anime? Oh, there's a bunch. But it depends what you mean. Do you mean anime where it mostly takes place in space, where they go to space? Because like in Dragon Ball, there's space travel. In Space Dandy, there's a lot of space. Cowboy Bebop. There's a lot of, like, it depends how much time in space you're talking about. But those are some examples. Can I run a marathon? A marathon is not 70 kilometers. A marathon is an average of 44, 46 kilometers. 70 kilometers, you're getting into the ultra marathon range. Can Trigun count as space? I mean, you know what? I think on some level. I mean, there is space involved. Have I read 20th Century Boys? I have not. Full Metal's a 10 on 10. I don't really play War. I'm not into Warhammer. My friends are. Rudius Grey Rat. I do not like Rudius. I want an anime where the girl hates the boy and starts, but then falls in love with him. That sounds exhausting. Sounds like a typical annoying childish romance. where the girl hates the boy at first. I don't really watch immature romance like that. I tend to drop those. Can anyone help me out here? Because I don't really watch kids' romance like that. I usually drop them. What anime has the best story? Story-wise, One Piece is my go-to. What's a good, but so like I don't do underrated, overrated. It's silly. So what I do instead is I ask you, what do you generally have an interest in, genre-wise, story-wise, characters, themes, things you typically like that you enjoy, and I'll find you something. Death Note, but it's two boys. All right, I mean, so instead of like, what was her name? Instead of like Light and what's her face, it'll be two guys. All right, cool. What anime is the Birdhead? Shangri-La Frontier. Do I hate isekais? No, I like isekais. Well, sometimes. No, I just hate Rudeus. I don't have anything against isekais. There's plenty of isekais I recommend on a regular basis. It's just Rudeus. In Fairy Tail, did I have a problem with the power of friendship? So here's the thing. Power of friendship, one, sometimes makes sense. Like when the people you care about are in danger, you typically are able to do more than you would outside of that. There is that adrenaline, there is that emotional factor that does allow you to push harder. That is actually a very real thing. Now the question is, does Fairy Tail take power of friendship too far? I think for some people it might. For some people it's a lot of fun and they enjoy it, or it's just not a big deal. Like, okay, it might be too far, but it doesn't really subtract their experience from the series. And for me, I feel like sometimes it was a bit annoying, but sometimes it was just cool. And it did not really subtract from my personal experience. Thoughts on Mob Psycho 100? I really enjoy it. Is Pokemon an anime? Yes, it is. Terran Resonance? Haven't seen it. Favorite anime? Don't really have one. Best duo, Naruto and Sasuke, or Gon and Killua? I think it would depend when that takes... You know what? If we're going with, like, later on when Naruto... Yeah, I'm going to say Naruto and Sasuke. Even though I prefer Killua more than all of the other three, like, on an individual basis. The thing is, I don't consider Gon and Killua that much of a duo as they are best friends, because one, we almost never see them fight together. It just doesn't really, like, actually together, not just train together, but actually fight together. Second is Gon is a very selfish person who very often like drags Killua along to do what he ultimately wants to do, and Killua has to compromise to make sure he's safe or to make it happen. And I don't really appreciate that with Gon's selfish personality. When it comes to Naruto and Sasuke, when they lock in, they lock in. Their synchronization is fantastic. What anime is close to Bleach? I need to start watching a new one. It depends what you mean by close to Bleach, because this could go a few different ways. If we're talking about like sword fights, we could go with like Rurouni Kenshin. We could go with like the whole Soul Reaper kind of vibe, maybe like Soul Eater. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is a good series. Is Bleach any good? I think so. Have I seen Love Kill? I have not. Which MC made you think deeply on a philosophical level? Like, nothing really changed my perspective that much, but I'll say, like, you know, Thorfinn, I have no enemies. That just, it's something that sticks with me. What's Bleach about? So, how do I say this without any spoilers? How do I say this without any spoilers? I'm trying to be careful. I will not believe in Jesus. I'm not religious. God is good. No. Stop that stuff. Death Note, but the Notebook is a group project. Death Note, but the Death Note is a group project. Oh my goodness. No. Yeah, I'm trying. That's the thing. I've seen all of Bleach. I've read it, and I want to be very careful with how I explain without giving any spoilers. Can I name a better manipulator in anime than Monster in Death Note? So, like, I don't keep track of who is the best manipulator, but I can give a list of people who are very high-tier manipulators. So, besides Johan and Light, I could also mention Aizen and Dio and Ayano Koji, Lelouch. Why do people like Dandadan? It's just about a girl getting... No, it's not. If you think that's what Dandadan is about, then I'm sorry. Even though I'm not a fan of the series, even I can understand that much. Come on. Death Note or Goku? Here's the thing. Why would I want a book that murders people? I am not a twisted serial killer with a god complex. Second, like, what am I really doing with Goku's powers? Like, I'm not fighting interdimensional deities trying to save the universe. I guess speed and strength would be nice, but if you actually apply real-world physics and the limitations of that, I'm going to end up destroying a lot of things. Anime named Gamers? Okay. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. There's a lot of problems with human flight. Like, I'm going to immediately be spotted and recorded on social media and then, like, caught and experimented on, and it's going to become a huge mess. I don't need that. I mean, I'd only be able to fly in places where no one would see me. Away from any, like, air travel paths. Like, there's a lot of restrictions. It would be problematic. Morning, my Lord and Savior, how doing, Gunther? Baki's muscles or the gauntlet from Avengers? So, like, again, I don't care about how I look. Who cares? Your genetics are your genetics. I enjoy what I have. So who cares? Yeah, that doesn't matter. And a gauntlet with, like, all these different powers to control time and space and souls. Like, what am I actually doing with these things? Like, what are you actually going to do with any of this? I don't know. I guess I would take the gauntlet and find some sort of practical. You know what? I could probably create resources for people or something. I'll take the gauntlet. Have I watched ReZero? Yes, it's a good series. Have I watched? Okay, Levi or Eren Yeager? I prefer Levi. Planes or trains? The thing is, with trains, I can get up and move around. I don't get the same view, but there's if the train, I feel like you have a higher chance of surviving a train crash than a plane crash, and also I'm not stuck in one seat with a bunch of smelly people next to me. And, like, if I want to, I'm choosing the train. Which is a notebook that whatever he writes down comes true. What would the anime be called? I mean, the only one anime I can think of with a notebook like that is Death Note, but that's just controlling life and death. Controlling death. Do you think Aizen is better manipulated than Johan and Kira? My opinion. Here's the thing. Two major issues. I've never finished Monster, so I haven't seen everything he can do. And second, I don't know how you would actually scale these things. I think these things are, like, not something you can mathematically scale objectively. I think it's going to be more subjective than anything. And I can't bring myself to care. Like, about these subjective takes, who is better than who, I can't bring myself to care. I'm just going to say Johan just to give an answer, but I can't bring myself to care. A magical ball that stops time a magical ball that stops time or a frog that can predict the future? What is with these questions? I don't need to stop time, and I don't need to know the future. Like, oh my god. Like, I have no desire to know any of these things. I have no desire to know the future, and I have no desire to stop time. I'll say know the future, I guess. What is your go-to anime snack? Wait, go-to anime... Oh, the snack when watching anime? I just make lunch. I would just make lunch. So, like, I don't have any snacks. Like, I made rice and pork chops for breakfast. I would just have my lunch, and I don't have any snacks in the house. Please, Violet Evergarden, I've already seen it. The fastest eater, Luffy. It's Luffy. Would you aura farm like Piccolo, or would I like to aura farm Luca, or like Sung Jin Woo? I don't really like aura farming though. I prefer being the background character. Like, if anything, I do not like being the center of attention. I don't like being the main focus. I'd rather be a background character who does a lot of cool stuff like Shikamaru. I don't need to be the Naruto of the series, taking the front stage. So can I just not be an aura farmer? 8-pack or 6-pack, that's just genetic. So whatever you got is what you got. Have I seen Black Clover? I have. Opinion on the how season 2 of Shangri-La Frontier? I enjoyed it. I really like Shangri-La Frontier. If you could be in any anime, what would it be? Just send me where the food is. If you could be in any anime, just answer that. Bleach, but their sword are replaced with spatulas. You know what? If Bleach became a cooking anime, I would be down. Instead of like a bunch of sword battles, it just became a giant cook-off. The best cook in the Soul Society, I'm down. What do I think of Black Clover? I really like it. If you could talk to any anime character, which would it be? And you can't pick Vinland Saga, it wasn't going to be. I've answered this before. I'm talking to Sanji and I'm getting his cooking recipes. Have I seen Yu Yu Hakusho? I've tried it. I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. Do you love doing what my name says? Robbing kids. I don't want to get... as long as I don't get caught. Sasuke versus non-Kurama Naruto. I don't get involved in power scaling debates. Have Naruto 6 pass Sage or Might Guy 8 gates. 8 gates you die. 8 gates you die. Where does One Punch Man stop? I guess in another 5 episodes. Kakashi again, I don't care who solos who, it's all stupid. Now you're a guy that can take a joke. Oh, I can take jokes. Sometimes I can't always tell if you're joking because I'm very autistic and I can't like read your emotions from the text. But I can take a joke. Who's the character with the white hair? That is Fushi from To Your Eternity. Anime recommendations. Tell me a bit about what you're into, genre-wise, story-wise, characters, themes. I'll find you something. If you could have any technique, can I just have like a fridge that refills itself? That's really all I'm asking for. And look, as long as you don't start spamming again. Don't start spamming again. We need a One Punch Man season 4. Do you agree? I'm indifferent. Just as long as it's better than 3. Let's tell Japan to make more food animes. I mean, I'm down. I always want more food anime. Can I recommend a magical anime? Magi. M-A-G-I. How you doing, Cloudy? What's good? Bleach, but they lose their swords. I already read that one. Okay, but they lose their swords and gain large wooden sticks and lose their ability to speak. You know, you'd be really good in like, Azers, you'd be pretty good in like, in drama improv class. Have you done like improv classes before where you have to create scenes, like spontaneous scenes and then act them out? You should do that. Should I migrate to Twitch? I mean, I'm on Twitch later today, so yes, you could. Can you recommend a not well-known isekai? A not well-known isekai. The thing is, I don't pay attention to... Oh, wait. You know what? Wait. No, that's not an isekai. I don't really pay attention to the whole not well-known thing. It doesn't make a difference to me. A not well-known one? I'm not sure if I can... okay, people have talked about it in my stream before, but how about the wrong way to use healing magic? It's still, like, known, but it's not talked about as much as, let's say, ReZero and Digimon. What would I rate my cooking? Depends on the dish. Anywhere from, like, a 5 to a 7.5. Should I watch Naruto? I really like One Piece. I mean, you could. Go for it. So why is Bleach hard to get into? It might not be your thing, and that's okay. It's still a good one. I like it. I like healing magic. New gen anime or old? Again, it makes... Wait, new gen anime for old head. Oh, okay, wait. Are you saying that you're an old person trying to get into new gen anime? Is that what you're trying to say? Because, like, it depends what you're into. OG animes are better. I disagree. I think you can't apply new versus old. I think that's a silly argument. I think you have to compare series by series because no matter what timeline you look at, there's good and bad. Should I watch Food Wars? Not with your parents. Should I watch Vinland Saga? For me, it's a 10 on 10. Is Black Clover better than Naruto? I prefer Naruto, but Black Clover I still rate very highly. Would it be cool to have SpongeBob in an anime? Oh my god. I'm gonna lose some followers here. I'm gonna lose some followers. I don't watch SpongeBob. I'm not into SpongeBob. Favorite anime character? I do not have one. Serious question: why did I watch? Why did I watch Rent a Girlfriend? I dropped it pretty quickly. New gen anime for a pre-2020 fan. So here's the thing: it doesn't matter per se that you were a fan of anime like years ago and you're just getting back into it. It comes down to what kind of anime would be interesting to you. So like, you might be into very different things than like, I could recommend something like Gacha Kuda and To Your Eternity and all these things that are the ongoing good series. But if it's not your thing, it's not going to stick. So I want to know what you're into. Do you want an infinite refilling bear cup? You mean beer cup? I don't drink beer. Dororo I have not seen. A lot of people get bullied for liking specific anime. I mean, here's the thing. If people make fun of you for liking a series, you're with the wrong people. What is my favorite? I do not have a favorite. Have a Byakugan or Genjutsu. What am I doing with a Genjutsu? I'm taking Byakugan. Hear me out. The starting idea of Rent a Girlfriend is not that bad. I think it's pretty bad. I thought it was pretty awful. Opinion on Black Clover. I'm on episode 20. I really like the series, and I think it's going to keep getting better. If you like Tensei, the bowling is warranted. So here's the thing. I don't think it's wrong to like Mushoku Tensei. I like Mushoku Tensei if you discount Rudeus. Rudeus is the problem. The story, the animation, the action, the side characters, I think they're good. It's really just him. Is not, okay, not favorite, but the best anime you watch. I don't have, but the thing is, I don't have a best series that I've seen. That's the point. I've seen hundreds of series. So trying to pick one, I just cannot do it. Opinion on JoJo's? I think JoJo's is really good. I'm not up to date, but it's really good. How you doing, Josh? Did I ever watch Doro? I thought I did. I started Dorohedoro, which sounds similar, but I have not I've not finished Dororo. Favorite Ippo character? It's going to be Ippo. Anime with no action. The masterful cat is depressed again today. Are you walking on a pad? I am. Golden Kamuy, I still need to finish, but it's pretty good so far. Would I spend the day with Sanji or Zeph? Zeph, because he's not going to freak out every time a girl walks by. What are your thoughts on TQQ? I don't know what that stands for. Thoughts on brother-sister? You mean having a brother or sister? I have both. Depends on the siblings, I guess. Do I recommend JoJo's? Depending on your taste, yeah. I think it's good. I found JJK. Kusakabe is a Soul Reaper. Okay. Be friends with Goku or Saitama. Probably Saitama, because he's mostly concerned with getting good deals at grocery stores and then eating food and occasionally playing some video games. I'm down with that. Thoughts on Banana Fish? Haven't seen it. I don't have a top 10. I don't think Otaku is medically equipped to take care of Sanji's nosebleeds. That too. Though I am potentially moving in a few months, and one of my potential roommates is a doctor. He would be qualified. How you doing, Chris? Be friends with Goku or Saitama. Erased opinion? I like Erased. The ending is predictable and a bit rushed, but still good. Still pretty good. Vinland Saga, 10 on 10. Am I in a movie? Not to my knowledge. Death Note, but L is a girl and Light is a Shinigami. Hard pass. You get isekai'd in an anime world of your choosing. God is waiting for you to choose a world. I mean, again, just send me where the food is. The only thing I want is good food. See you later, Rob Kids. Tell me a character that can take Aizen out and can't say Saitama. I don't do power scaling because it's stupid. Do I remember you? How you doing, Chris? So Food Wars got it. You know what? Food Wars works. Dungeon Meshi works. Campfire cooking works. Just wherever the food is, I'm down. Wherever the food is, I'm down. What level is Piccolo's aura? Pretty high. Pretty high. Do I do boxing? No, I do not. Do I like Madoka Magica? That's pretty good. You ever watched Kuroko Basketball? 3 times, so yes. At least 3 times. TQQ stand... Oh, the quintessential quintuplets. Okay, if you just wrote quintessential, I would have gotten it. So yeah, I enjoyed that one. Though, I do have some conflict with the series. I liked it. Favorite anime wife? I don't do that. It's Fushi. It is Fushi. Kuroko's Basketball is peak. It is one of my favorite sports series. Black Lagoon, I have seen Black Lagoon, another pretty good series. Guess what I'm doing? I don't know, killing your roommate. Whis would wipe the floor with again, who cares? Power scaling is worthless. Have you watched Tokyo Ghoul or Red? I've watched it, yes. What's my favorite anime series? I have no idea. Is there an anime that has better aura? Is there anyone that has better aura level farming? There's plenty of characters with really good aura farming. I don't keep a list of like who I think the best is. I think it's silly. But I'll just pick like Escanor or something. Megalobox and Shiro no Sora manga's top tier. I haven't seen Shiro no Sora. I have seen Megalobox season 1, and that was really good. I'll spam you. Sorry, spam. I'll mute you. Because this person has done that every time, so I'm just going to put them in a longer timeout this time. One Punch Man Season 3. The animation is bad, but not the worst I have seen. Was just about to say Escanor, valid pick. Shangri-La is in my top 20. I don't have a top 20, but Shangri-La would not be there. Who do you think has a very in-depth quotes? Thorfinn, Vegeta, Aizen. I could probably think of a lot of people who have in-depth quotes. Edward, not a racist question, but the worst race in anime. That's the thing. I don't really know because there's a lot of race variants in a lot of different anime, so I don't even know where to begin. Like, just One Piece has giants and the Long Arm tribe and like the Tontara and humans and merfolk. Just One Piece alone has so many races, and then you go across every single series that I've seen. I don't even know where to start. Vinland Saga 10 on 10. So if you're gonna spam chat, you're getting a timeout too. Guys, it's not hard. If you're it's not that hard to not spam. Berserk definitely has the best anime manga out there. Again, I can't give Berserk the best anime. I can't. If you're talking about manga to anime, I still can't say that because the anime has never been a 10 on 10, and it never ever gets relative. Like, it never keeps up with the manga, not even close. How do I feel about Rimuru? He's cool. I like Rimuru. What do I think about JJK? It's pretty good. You're helping me with what? Be friends with Naruto or Ichigo? I think I'd get along with... depends when. Because I'd get along with Ichigo at most stages. Naruto, I wouldn't get along with Kid Naruto. But, like, current Naruto, I would get along with. Animes that were too short. Ippo, for one. Hunter x Hunter wasn't short. It just never got to keep up with the manga. Ippo's kind of my pick. Thoughts on Ulquiorra from Bleach? Ooh, he's cool. Why are you spamming chat? I gotta mute you two guys. Can you stop? I'm really getting tired of muting people constantly. It's exhausting. Like, stop it. Stop it. I just want to enjoy the stream. Like, stop it. Bonkai, what would yours be? So it would my sword would turn into a fridge, and then I would eat. Who is my favorite character in MHA? Mirio or Red Riot? Solo Leveling was too short. Here's the thing. It's because Solo Leveling is a very engaging series, so you can sit down and go through a lot of episodes relatively quickly and comfortably, so it feels like you could keep going, which means it did a good job of that. But it's not like there's not a lot of episodes. We got 2 seasons in a pretty short time span, and we'll get a season 3 soon enough. Best sports anime, Ippo for me. What do I think is a big back? Who do I think is a big back in the anime community? If that means something else, or do you literally mean a big back? Like Whitebeard and Escanor, like literally big backs? Can I recommend a good action anime for when I finish 7 Deadly Sins? Try Trigun. Kuroto. Did you meant to write Naruto or Goku or Kanuroto, Goku or Naruto? Excellent writing. I have no idea what you were trying to write there besides Goku and Naruto. Do I recommend Blue Exorcist? Yes, I do. Though I didn't like the newer one. The original was very good. Favorite character from Kuroko no Basket? Almine. Who do I think this anime was manga? Who do I think this anime was manga best look? I have no idea what that was trying to say. Best anime protagonist, I have no idea. I've seen, guys, I can't, if you're asking me to pick one character across anime, I can't do it. Have I read Soul Eater? I've only watched it. 3 good, sad anime recommendations. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, Angel Beats, and Violet Evergarden. Who do you think eats a lot in the anime community? I do. I definitely do. Have I watched Haikyuu multiple times? Popular argument, does anime teach you how to fight? No. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. There might be a few out there which get some technicalities, like some techniques right. Anime does not teach you how to fight, my goodness. Senpai noticed me, I see you. How you doing, translator? Goku Black Goku? It's just Goku Black. It's not Goku Black Goku. If you would be a pirate, would you let Zoro be the navigator or let Luffy be the cook? Zoro's the navigator. Because he will get us lost and we'll end up somewhere cool. If Luffy's the cook, the food's going to waste. We all starve to death. Fushi is good. Bleach, but they are in the UK and shanking is popular. Well, sucks to be in the UK in that case. Melias or Escanor, I'm choosing Escanor. Is the Bluebird Mordecai? No, that is Shangri-La Frontier. Sunraku. I feel like Full Metal Alchemist is one of the most slept on. I disagree very strongly. You might be new to anime. It is extremely mainstream. It was like the #1 ranked on my anime list for a long time. It is widely considered one of the best series. No, it is not slept on in any capacity. I'm in the UK, someone get me out. Who do I think eats a lot in the anime community and anime character? Luffy. Do I have any anime recommendations to watch? I haven't watched any. Can you tell me a bit about what you're generally interested in outside of anime? Genre-wise, story-wise, character types, themes, anything. How many years does it take to finish One Piece? It depends on you, because some people like to binge watch, some people like to take their time, some people don't want to burn out, so they go at a slower pace. Some people have families and jobs and they have a life. It could take several months. It could take a couple years. It really depends on you. Anime for a fan of Wheel of Time. I don't know Wheel of Time. Can I tell a dad joke? The thing is, I don't have a list of jokes. I can sometimes make a joke in the moment, but I don't have jokes I can just tell on the spot. Is it worth to watch One Piece? I haven't seen One Piece, so I don't know. I love the anime New Game. I don't know that one. I'm interested in action, fantasy, sci-fi. Okay, so try Fate series. So like Fate Stay Night, Blade Works. Yeah, try the Fate series. Sword Art Online or Shangri-La. Shangri-La. How old am I? 33. Don Banana Obsession. Oh, the Banana Obsession. Okay, I get it. How long did it take for you? I've been up to date. Here's the thing. I've been watching it since it aired. There was no catching up for me. I've always been up to date. Do I like Kuroko? I do. Ippo's a 10 on 10. How long did it take me? I already answered that. What do I think about my top 3? Dragon Ball Z I like. Full Metal I like. So I love your top 3. I love all of them. I have not seen Wolf's Rain. Does Trunk have Win Aura or L Aura? Depends on when. In the Cell Saga, it's great. In Super, it can go up and down pretty hard. How's the weather? Right now it's cloudy, but there's no snow on the ground, and it's a little cool, but not cold. I like a good fight scene. Any recommendations? I can go a lot of different ways with this. You could try Windbreaker, which is basically just street fighting. But if you want super flashy animations, you could try Solo Leveling. Can you talk about Ippo? Talk about what? It's a 10 on 10. You're asking a really vague question, so I'm going to give you a vague answer unless you get more specific. How long have I been walking on the treadmill? For 1 hour and 49 minutes, which, by the way, guys, in 15 minutes, I got to call it because we have a Twitch stream in 2.5 hours. I need to rest up before that. Both I've watched? Okay, cool. I got plenty more. Have you seen Cyber 6? Naruto or Luffy? Luffy is writing Naruto's personality. Is Ippo good? I think it's fantastic. I meant Goku Black or Goku? I prefer Goku. Fate fights are badass. I agree. I completely agree. You like Steve Terraberry? I have no idea who that is. Have I watched Haikyuu multiple times? It's really good. Code Geass or AOT? I like Code Geass's writing more, but I think AOT is more enjoyable. Maybe Saiyan's worst besides Goku. Their job, I mean, when you said pick like the worst race, I thought you meant like trying to like from an objective standpoint, like which would have like the most downside of being. Shangri-La's, so here's the thing. I don't think Shangri-La is slept on because many people in my chat recognize it. All the time. I guarantee you it gets plenty of love. Do I get into Gundam Zero? I have not. Best rival, Sasuke or Vegeta? I'm going with Vegeta all the way. I really like Shangri-La. You must have a Goku leg muscles? No. The thing is, you're not going to build much muscle walking. Walking will not build up legs to any significant degree. I like Frieren a lot, so C makes no difference to me. Deep question, if everyone hates you, will you be a good person or evil? So, like, I don't care if most people hate me. If I have the friends I already have, I don't care. Like, if every person besides the friends I have started to hate me, I really would not care all that much. So as long as I got those guys, I'm good. Have I ever let a... I don't have a porch. I have an apartment. So, yeah, no dog can poop on my porch. Thoughts on Bungo Stray Dogs? I still need to watch. Are you continuing Dispatch? Today on Twitch, we will be continuing Dispatch, yes. Do you know Invincible? I do know it. I haven't seen it, though. Hero Academia is the closest thing that comes to mind, having not seen it. They hate you as well? I mean, if everybody hates me, okay. Off to the woods I go. What do I think of the headcanon that Zoro's getting lost is leading him to Raftail? It's a meme for decades now. It's a meme that's been around for ages. You should watch Solo Leveling. I've already done that twice. You keep ignoring my comment. I already acknowledged you before. Infinite food, but you only live for 15 more years. I'm okay then. I'll just pass on the infinite food. You should watch One Piece. I already do. Favorite anime? Don't really have one. Are there any Ippo episodes coming? No. I think it's done. What is our good exercise for improving soccer running stamina? So the thing is, that's a really vague question. But here's the thing. When it comes to endurance run, there's sprint training and there's endurance training, which are very different. I don't specialize in sprint training. My cardiovascular training is mostly for endurance purposes, which would still be very important for you, but like, I'd have to like write out a full program explaining it. It would take more than 5 seconds to be like, oh, do this one exercise. It's more like a training protocol, more than this one thing. So it's more complicated. Have you seen the anime classic I Drop Bobobo? You look like Baba Booey. How do I know that name? I think I know that name. Did One Punch Man have the worst anime fall off? No. It was bad. It was bad, but it wasn't the worst I've ever seen. Should I watch Ippo? I do recommend it. How much do you make an hour for on this exact moment? So understand this. The streams make me nothing. They make me pennies. This is for you guys, not for me per se. Like, the streams help me grow. They do not make me money. At all. Gotta go see you on Twitch. I'll see you on Twitch. Seven Deadly Sins had the worst fall off. Seven Deadly Sins did have a bad fall off. Again, I'm not sure it's the worst fall off. I think it's a bad fall off. If you had to choose an anime character to save you from the god of a universe, but like, so here's the thing. I don't believe in God, so I'm already safe. Can you rate Blue Exorcist? It's my favorite anime. Blue Exorcist, I really like the first half. The thing is, I don't really like the newer one that came out in more recent years. The original was very good. That's like at least an 8. But the newer one, it didn't stick for me. See you on Twitch? All right, Weezy, I'll see you on Twitch. Do I like isekais? Sometimes, yes. Very often, yes, but not always. Thoughts on Boruto? I have not read Blue Vortex. I'm watching Water 7. I hope you enjoy it. I love Water 7. Have I read Berserk? I've only seen a couple of chapters. It was very good. Vinland Saga is a 10. Is like we are students hearing from an expert. I'm not an expert. I'm just someone who's been watching anime for many, many years. But I don't consider myself an expert. Just a fan, like anyone else. We're going to Japan in 2 years. One Punch Man is the worst fall off ever. I mean, here's the thing. The IMDb ratings, here's the thing. The IMDb ratings don't matter. The ratings do not matter. Do the ratings from someone else change how you view a series? I would hope not. If I got a bunch of people together and we rated a series as like, you know, your favorite series is like a 3, is it going to stop being your favorite series? No. That's their opinion. They ranked it as like a 2 on 10 or something. I don't think it's the worst. I think people are disappointed, and they're using that disappointment to overhype how bad it actually is. It's still bad, but to say it's like the worst thing ever is ridiculous. The truth hurts, but you know too much. 900 animes watched? I mean, yeah. There's no such thing as knowing too much, though. I'm just a fan. What anime you like, fantasy or action? I do like them both. I do like fantasy and action. So like fantasy, I think of like Slime, Log Horizon, ReZero. There's too many. Digimon. Action, again, like, it's so broad. So broad. Have I seen Kiznaiver? I have. It's pretty good. I like the anime with the characters. Oh yeah, the anime with the characters. That's pretty good. Bleach is really good. Have I seen Lord of Mysteries? I have not. Oh wait, Lord of the Rings anime. I have not seen the Lord of the Rings anime. But if 99% of the people agree to, you must have a strong suspicion it's true. So the thing is, but we're talking about something subjective. We're talking about something subjective. You can't objectively say, you can say performance-wise, like you can look at views and metrics and sales and be like, okay, originally this series was getting this many views, making this many sales, and you know, after the next season, it's getting this many views and this many sales, and from a monetary standpoint, okay, this is the biggest fall off we've seen. That would be fair. But if we're talking about how much people enjoy a series, then it's subjective. Then it's like, I thought this fall off was worse than that fall off. But that, again, it's like a similar conversation but different perspective. So it depends on how you approach it. Promised Neverland, I haven't seen it, but that's another fall off example. Hear Me Out, Baki Magma versus equals Berserk Magma. Okay, don't see it. If you go to Japan, eat ramen, the Ichiraku ramen place, it depends. It depends, because we only have 2 weeks. I'm not going to be able to do everything I want to do. I don't have a favorite series. I still have to watch Dororo. What are the best animes you recommend that don't have any fan service? So here's the thing. You got to be more specific. No fan service is easy. But do you have genre preferences, story preferences, themes you like to see? So like, I can give 5 random series. If you just want 5 random series, I'll give you 5 random ones. Favorite new gen? Again, that to me is too broad because there's no context. What timeline is new gen? What genre? It's just too much. It's too much. We got to narrow it down more because I think of hundreds of series between 2015 and now, 10 years of anime across every genre. It's too much information. Dress Up Darling, best anime, absolutely no fan service. I mean, I actually don't think Dress Up Darling was that good. Personally, it would not be among my top recommendations. Dress Up Darling I don't think it was that great. Anime is for kids, then you're stupid. If you think anime is for kids, you're either ignorant, you're stupid, or I don't know. You're either unintentionally ignorant, you're intentionally ignorant, or you're just an idiot. Because genocide, slavery, political warfare, oh yeah, very children-friendly topics. Just saying. SA, these are not topics meant for 8-year-olds. And then which 5 in your opinion are the best? So again, I think as an anime beginner, you might not understand this. I've seen over 900 series. So when you say Just pick 5 that are the best. It's so overwhelmingly broad. It's like going to a restaurant with 50 pages of food options and trying to pick one thing. It does not work in my brain. It does not work. I'll pick 5 random series, but there's a reason I cannot do things when you give me such broad metrics. So like 5 random series with no fan service. The Masterful Cat is depressed again today. My Love Story. Trying to think of like absolutely here. Bakuman. Glass of God. Should I start watching Berserk? The thing is, Berserk is very short. It never catches up with the anime. Most of the anime don't do it justice. I would go with the 97 version if you're going to. Who is a better villain, ultimately, Lifeform, Cars or Dio? I don't remember who Cars is. Oh, wait, I think I remember who Cars is. I think I prefer Cars. I mean, you said who is the better life form? Who is the better villain, ultimate life form? Is Cars I don't remember. Actually, no, I don't remember who Cars is. I was thinking of somebody else, because the Cars I was thinking of is not a villain. Made in Abyss, I'm still on episode 1. Thoughts on Chainsaw Man? I really like the writing for it. What's the best food? The thing is, I love all food. I don't have a favorite food. I enjoy everything. Cars is the Pillar Man. The Pillar Man. Okay, now I remember. That was the name I was trying to think of all these. It was the Pillar Man. I think I prefer Dio, but Pillar Man is really good. Bleach number 1. Again, comments like this make no sense to me. They're exhausting. Oh, this is the best anime, no debate. It's your personal opinion. You can have any favorite that you want. No one's trying to force you to change what your favorite is, man. Best under. I'm just gonna ignore the word underrated. Similar to JJK or Solo Leveling. Similar to JJK, Solo Leveling. Soul Eater? I'm going to say Soul Eater. Pineapple on pizza. I don't like pineapple, but you can put whatever you want on your pizza. Whoever mentioned Berserk, please read it. I mean, I would recommend the manga over the anime, but you can still watch it. Like, you can still enjoy the anime that's out there. Search Brazilian Tree Hopper. I think I'm going to pass. Is that Escanor? Absolutely. Let's do this instead. If someone asked for one anime from each genre with no fan service, so I can try and do that. I can try. So when it comes to, but it also depends on what we consider fan service. Like Ippo does have some things which I might consider fan service. So I might take that aside and say more like, the thing is, Kuroko's Basketball has shirtless guys, and that's going to be fan service for women. It has hot, sweaty athletes. I don't know, that's female fan service right there. But it's not, I mean, whatever. I'm going to say Kuroko's Basketball. Or, you know what? Ace of Diamond. Ace of Diamond has even less than that. So, yes, I will say Ace of Diamond. For sports, I will say for mecha, maybe like Iron-Blooded Orphans. I don't remember there being fan service in there from what I can recall, because I also think of Bravern, but Bravern has some. So there's that. I will go with Sakamoto Desuka for comedy. I will go with My Love Story for romance. You know what? I'll go with Sign of Affection for romance, because that's like extremely wholesome. I will go with Masterful Cat is depressed again today for slice of life. Shall I keep going? Have I watched Prison School? I dropped it. What has the best food? Again, I don't have a favorite food. Favorite side character from each of the big three. Shikamaru. Yeah, Shikamaru. One Piece, I have no idea. I just have no idea. And Bleach, Kisuke or Kenpachi. Could go either way. But One Piece, I have no idea. There's too many. Did I have any gospel yappers? Maybe one or two. What do I think about Berserk of Gluttony? I still haven't seen it. Mr. Robot TV show, absolutely mogs. Okay. Okay. Have I seen Tunnel of Summer? I have not. How much time do I have left? Okay, I'll say 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes and I'm calling it. Top 5 Naruto characters? I really don't know. Shikamaru was my number 1. And then, like, just throw in Rock Lee, Might Guy, Kakashi. I need one more. I need one more to just throw in there. Should I throw in like Killer Bee or something? I could throw in Killer Bee. Favorite anime production company? I do an awful job of paying attention to which studio makes what. I do not pay attention. So I have no idea who's making what. I couldn't tell you if I wanted to. Name a better anime than Attack on Titan. I have a lot of series that I like more than Attack on Titan. That's more of a personal preference thing, though. There's a lot of series I prefer more. Like, a lot. Favorite Pixar... So, like, again, I do such a horrendous job at paying attention to studios because I can't remember who makes what at all. I couldn't tell you who makes my favorite series. I couldn't tell you who makes Fullmetal Alchemist. I couldn't tell you who made How to Train. I think like How to Train Your Dragon was DreamWorks or something. I can't remember who makes what. I can't. What's the best anime I've watched? Again, no idea. I've seen too many. Dude, leopards or jaguars makes no difference to me. Berserk, Obliterate. Again, have whatever takes you want, guys, but it doesn't matter. You got to stop. I think you guys have the wrong way of thinking. You all say, like, this anime obliterates all anime. Can't you just have, like, a favorite series without putting down other series? Like, hey, I'm a big fan of this series. It's really good. Without having to add in, it craps on your series. Like, come on. What are your thoughts on Mushoku Tensei? Get rid of Rudius and it would be good. You like Cowboy Bebop? I still need to watch it. Most annoying anime trope. Making really old women look like little girls. Have I seen The Orbital Children? I have not. I'm here to say Dio is the best villain and my husband. I feel bad for you. Mob Psycho is fantastic. Darling in the Franxx I dropped. Tokyo Ghoul is pretty good at first. It's fire, watch it, it's gas. Have I seen Monster Buddy Boyo? I have not. Yeah, I'm not into lolly grandmas. That's creepy stuff. Best villain? My favorite is Meruem. Leopards or jaguars, which do you think would win in a fight? I do not care. I'll win. Somehow. Not really, but... have I watched Space Dandy? I dropped it. Welcome to the NHK. I haven't seen it yet. Do I like Akamega Kill? I absolutely do. What's the anime with the bird dude? It's Shangri-La Frontier. Thank you for the follow. Gojo, my favorite is Zaref from Fairy Tail. He's an interesting villain. He's not my favorite, but I get it. Fairy Tail was a good series. In my opinion, the best villain in anime history, Cars from JoJo's. Feel free to... again, like, you can have any favorite villain you want. Is he going to be my favorite villain? No, but, like, that's okay. Green hair, that's Law of Weki. Out of the big three, personal favorite, One Piece's story, Naruto's anime, Bleach's manga. Best villain is Light. For me, it's nowhere even close. He's average at best. Okay, maybe better than average, but like not great. A newborn baby would eat Goku. Okay. A newborn baby wouldn't be able to eat Goku, but all right. Gaming channel called. So if you're on the YouTube chat, you should see linked in the chat twitch.tv/Maitaku. It should be linked right there. Thoughts on Kaiju number 8? The anime is good. I'm enjoying it, but I don't like the direction that the manga ends in. Do you think that when anime fan service, if you know what I mean, ruins the series? Yes, anime fan service has the potential at times to ruin a series. Sometimes. I don't have a top 10, unfortunately. Favorite hero or just good guy who does everyone talk about the villains? Wait, favorite hero or just good guy, why does everyone talk about the villains? You're just asking why does everyone talk about villains? It's a common question, but people ask about heroes too. But like, I don't have a favorite hero. I don't have a favorite hero. I even favorite villain, like Meruem is one of my picks, but I'm not 100% certain he is my choice. I'm trying harder to come up with answers for questions I don't have an answer for, because there's just too many. But there's way more good heroes than there are good villains in the series I have seen. So that makes it even harder to answer. So like Aizen is amongst, I think, one of my favorite villains. He's not my favorite villain, but he's up there. Most ridiculous premise of the anime I've watched. Oh, a premise? I'm trying to think of the... Okay. I think one of the worst premises I have seen was like Girlfriend. That was pretty awful. Or 100 Girlfriends or Rent a Girlfriend. All of those have horrible premises. I do not like it. I've just watched one episode of Erased and didn't get hooked at all. Should I keep watching? So, as the episodes progress, there will be some higher levels of suspense. It's not going to be dramatically different. The first episode definitely sets the tone, but it's going to build up in suspense to a certain degree. But if you did not like it at all, it just might not be for you. So here's the thing. I love One Piece. I don't care if you're not the biggest fan. Why are you spamming chat? Don't do that. But you can say that, hey, I'm not. Okay, now you're just spamming. So I'm just gonna you're not really welcome here. Yeah, if you're gonna spam, you're not welcome here. Yeah, it's not hard. I don't care if you dislike a series that I like. That makes no difference to me. But don't spam chat. That's not nice. Do those shows offend your feminist sensibility? Well, what are you talking about? I don't. Dude, you sound so red pill right now. Are you okay? Do you know about our dating story anime? I do not. Have I ever met a voice actor? I've met multiple voice actors. I have met Chopper. I've met the main cast of Dragon Ball. So I've met Chris Sabat. I've met Krillin, Piccolo, Vegeta, Goku. I've met all of those guys. I have met Asta and Yuno from Black Clover. I've met Chopper from One Piece. I've met Grimmjow from Bleach. I have met the original Japanese voice actor for Astro Boy. I have met quite a few voice actors. I've met even non-anime or Western cartoons. I've met the twins from Arthur. I've met the redheaded kid from Caillou. I've met DW. I've met multiple voice actors. I have one friend who was in one of the. He was in one of the really popular. What was the game? He was in a really popular game. I'll remember later. Why do you do power scaling on the filter shorts? I'm not doing power scaling on the shorts. They're games. They're TikTok games where I'm just talking and making jokes. That's not power scaling. I'm literally just playing a video game. It'd be no different than turning on Dragon Ball Z on your Xbox and then playing that game and calling it power scaling. For me, would be Johan, Pain, Maki, Kenny. Those are some good villains. Is Gachakuta the best shonen of 2025? It is one of the best series I've seen this year. I do not have a car. Oh, a newborn would eat Goku because he's a piece of paper? Valid. Actually valid. Don't leave your manga around babies. They might actually eat it. Do I like Mushoku Tensei? If you got rid of Rudius, I might. I know it's technically not canon, but Novel Cars is objectively the strongest anime villain. There is no objectively strongest anime villain. It doesn't exist. MHA Season 8 is the best shonen this year. It is in the running for me. It is very, very good. Watch our dating story next. My watch list is full. So there's a reason I'm not taking on requests. My watch list is full. I do not have room for more. Please don't destroy the chat with your Shinra Tensei. Hell's Paradise I still haven't seen. I have seen Reese. It's very good. I've read Mushoku Tensei and it gets more and more degenerated. Okay, good to know. Have I watched TTIGAS? I'm trying to remember what that stands for. I don't even think I know what that stands for. Do I watch romance? Absolutely. I feel like it's hard to have a better anime villain than Doflamingo. It's going to be more personal preference. Again, I don't think he's the best anime villain. I think he's one of the best in One Piece. I think, yeah, he is one of my favorite villains in One Piece. Have I watched No Game, No Life? I have. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. It's pretty good. Romance is boring. I disagree. It might not be your thing, or maybe you're only watching kids' romance. Are we all watching Steel Ball Run? Not yet. I still have to catch up. My friend is making an anime and I'm going to be a voice actor. Enjoy. That's a cool experience. Vinland Saga is a 10 on 10. Is Black Clover? Black Clover is like a 9-ish for me. Sakamoto Days I dropped halfway through. Baki, I'm not really a fan. with all the digital ID, how long before we live in Psychopaths? I'm not going to be part of that. What's the best AOT arc? The first one. I enjoyed the start the best. You watched Twin Star Exorcist? I think you're the first person to mention Twin Star Exorcist. I enjoyed that one. I did. It was annoying at times. So, Abs, you got to do better with the rage baiting, because people like you, unemployment final boss. You're the one doom scrolling through social media. So if you say that to every social media content creator, there is no social media and you would have nothing to do with your waste of a life, and you forget that the people who make content actually often get paid to do it, so you're the one with no job. Is Invincible an anime? Technically, no. It is an animated series made in the West. Did I watch Berserk? I have seen every Berserk release to date. What's the name of the anime with the buff blue hair guy? So you mean the bird head? The bird head is the bird head is from Shangri-La Frontier. I didn't get mad. It's just I hear the same quotes every single day from lonely losers doom scrolling on the internet looking for people to like make fun of when they have nothing to do with their pathetic lives. Am I caught up on One Piece? The anime, yes. Neon Genesis, I wasn't into it. Do I think you need to like the sport before picking up an anime about it? Absolutely not. I have zero interest in real life sports. Guess what? There are tons of sports anime that I love. Kuroko no Basket, Hajime no Ippo, Ace of Diamond. I don't care about basketball. I don't care about baseball. The anime are fantastic. Ranking of Kings, also fantastic. Blue Lock, also pretty good. Awashi, Days. There's just tons. Favorite female character, not by looks. Either Shirayuki or Morgiana. Yeah, one of those two. I don't care about Ronaldo or Messi because I don't follow sports. Blue Lock, yeah, pretty good. Ashito no Joe, I still need to see. Would you consider yourself an anime geek? I consider myself an anime enthusiast or fan. I watch many series. Favorite season in Demon Slayer, the Entertainment District. Go Lurk, we are live. How you doing, Cam? I don't do power scaling. Sorry, Xerox. Anyone watch Devil May Cry? I have not. Have I seen Dead Man Wonderland? I did. It was pretty good. Ronaldo is Messi. Okay. MHA, yeah, pretty good. Thank you for the follow, Cam. Subliminal anime? Not that I can... Yeah. Opinions on ReZero? It's pretty good. Level E? I do not know Level E. Have I seen Black Butler? I dropped it. Wasn't my thing. Ghost Samurai? You're talking to Ghost Samurai. Okay. Gugu the Goat? Gugu's awesome. Gugu's probably my favorite character in To Your Eternity. Okay, so I don't do power scaling. The filter games are just filter games. I don't get involved in that side of things. Favorite race in D&D? Okay, so here's the thing. Are we talking about classic D&D? I guess we're talking classic D&D. Because I've also done homebrews. I've done Naruto campaigns. I'm doing a Goblin Slayer campaign. So okay, classic D&D. You said favorite race? Favorite race. It depends on what role I'm playing and what kind of campaign we are doing. I'm going to say either I think if I just go for an aesthetic choice, I really like Dragonborns, but I think if I'm trying to actually be the best character possible, I usually go with a Wood Elf or something. Do you know what Oda said W Cup stands for in One Piece? Nope. Seen JoJo's. I'm almost done part 4. In my opinion, solo leveling is heavily overhated. So here's the thing. I don't care about an anime's hate. It makes no difference to me because I'm going to enjoy whatever it is I enjoy. If it's good, it's good. If it's not good, it's not good. I do what I want. No, I'm not a furry. What is Gold Roger's treasure? You mean, what is the One Piece? Don't know yet. Also, I keep going over time. I keep extending time longer than I need to. So, final 5 minutes for real, because I do need to rest up before the Twitch stream in 2 hours. So, yeah, guys, actually this time, 5 more minutes. I do have to go, because in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, I have to go because we do have a Twitch stream in 2 hours. Your favorite fridge brand favorite fridge brand in anime? I don't even know any. Favorite sports anime? Ippo. I do think Gachakuda is good. I am excited to go to Japan. Favorite Naruto video game? Probably the Ninja Storm 3 or 4. Is Messi is better. Okay, I don't really care who wins. Favorite anime video game? Probably the Tenkaichi 3. Maybe Tenkaichi 3. Please say hi to Naruto for me when you go. Oh yeah, I'm definitely. You mean Naruto's voice actor? You think I'm going to meet Naruto's voice actor? I wish. That'd be cool. Haikyuu or Kuroko? I will go with Kuroko. Favorite Fate character? Ooh. Okay, I forgot. What was he? It's from Fate Stay Night. It's not Unlimited Blade Works. Hold on. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I will find it. Give me a second. Give me a second. It was from Fate Stay Night. Hold on. Fate Stay Night. I will find him. The servants. Okay, here's all the servants from the Fate Stay Night. Do they not have pictures? Oh my god, are they really going to do this? Come on. Maybe on Google Images. Oh, okay, wait. Here's a picture of him. Come on, you got to give me their names. That's not the assassin. I'm almost here. Wait, here he is. Oh, he was a lancer? Oh no, here he is. Iskander. It's Iskander. Or if I'm not butchering his name, he is the rider from Fate Stay Night. Rider, yes, he's the rider. Who are you talking about? My favorite character from the Fate series is the rider from Fate Stay Night. Where are you walking to? Costco. Favorite class in the original D&D, if I have one. So, like, I'm only familiar with, like, the 5th edition and, like, Baldur's Gate, which is, based off that. I'm going to say, you said favorite class. Favorite class. Okay, so I'll say this. Right now, I'm really enjoying a fighter and an archer, so I'm kind of torn between those. My first anime was Death Note, but I don't know what I should watch now. If you want something similar, you could try Monster or Erased. If you want something completely different, then tell me you want something different and I will find you something. Who's my ace? My ace in what? Like, I don't know what you mean by that. Greetings from Greed from FMA is also really good. Greed is one of my favorite. He might be my favorite character from Brotherhood. Confused with so many people. Yeah, he is. The thing is, the characters aren't going to have their exact identity as their name. So yes, Iskander is Alexander the Great. What do I think of Kira Yoshikage? Oh, Kira Yoshikage from JoJo's Part 4. He's my favorite villain of the series, I think. Maybe. He might be my favorite villain. Did I watch Hell's Paradise? Not yet. Cyberpunk I still haven't seen. Have you spent over a year watching shows? I've been watching anime for 30 years. Gachakuda or JJK? I'm only 16 episodes into Gachakuda, but I think I think by the time I'm caught up, it might be Gachakuda. Here's the thing, gaming, I don't do power scaling. So you've seen Sinbad? Yes, I have. Great series. But I've seen Maji and Sinbad. Both are very good. I do know Don Machi. I finished that as well. Hunter x Hunter's really good. Iskander was his real name. We just named... Oh, we named him... Screw over culture? Okay. Favorite painting that I bought? Well, my prized possession is the Astro Boy painting because the odds of getting to meet the original Japanese voice actor for Astro Boy, that's almost impossible. Because one, meeting Japanese voice actors here in the West, very rare. For the original Astro Boy, one of the most impactful series in anime history, that is my prized possession. Actually knows Danmachi? Yeah, I know Danmachi. Favorite Yu Yu Hakusho character? I'm only a few episodes in because I'm struggling with it. Okay, we hit our time limit. Okay, I'll answer the last few comments. I will answer the last few comments before I call it. Free Run I've seen twice. Really like it. Looking forward to season 2. I have seen Jormungand. That's a good series as well. How about Free Run? I already answered that. I just started watching AOT. I think the series is very well written. It's a good series. It's not my favorite, but it is worth it. Which Hunter x Hunter do you think is better, the old or the new? I've never watched the original. I've only seen the new one, and I really liked it. Vampire Hunter D I haven't seen. Dandadan, I think it's a good story, but it's not for me. Thank you for the follow, Jeg. And see you next time. Join us on Twitch. We'll be there in 2 hours. We'll be on Twitch in 2 hours, so I highly recommend you join us. We'll be continuing Dispatch. I think we're on episode 4. No one likes gospel. Yeah, I mean, do I like Blue Lock? I do. I do like One Piece as well. Summertime, I still need to watch. Perfect Masterpiece for... okay, I lost what you're talking about, but okay. Gugu's death. Okay, so here's the thing. Have you caught up to Year Eternity? Have you caught up is the question. I don't care who can send who into whatever. Power scaling is silly. Have I seen Scissor 7? I have not. Not sure I will. Just maybe I'll give it a shot just because it seems to be very comedy heavy, and I'm not usually drawn to those, but I did watch Mashal and One Punch Man, so like maybe I will like it. No Game No Life I have seen. How many have you watched? Have I watched Naruto? Yes, I have seen it multiple times. I'm on Whole Cake. Is it good? Whole Cake has some fantastic moments, but it's a slow arc. But there's good moments in the arc. Favorite complete so like I have seen so many series I don't have a favorite. Yes, I'm around 15 or 16 episodes into Gachakuda. I'm almost caught up. I'll be caught up in a day or two. If you could have any anime physique, I would not change mine. Because as much as I would love to be built like an absolute human tank, like Whitebeard or Escanor or something. Actually, Escanor has 2 small legs. As much as I would love to be a massive human tank, I like to be comfortable as I am. I think trying to wish for something that I'm not is just, I don't know. I'm just comfortable with me. If I want to get bigger, I'll get bigger, but I'll never have that kind of ridiculous superhuman structure. Fooly Cooly, I've seen that. Do I like Sword Art? Can't say I'm the biggest fan. What do I think of the Pokemon Legends Z-Day game? It's good. I don't think it was necessarily worth the price tag. I'm not saying I had a bad time with it. It's not my favorite Pokemon game. AOT, again, I enjoyed the writing. It was a good anime, just not my favorite. Why don't they finish Hunter x Hunter if so many people want it? I think it's a matter of how much content there is. Again, I'm not up to date on the Hunter x Hunter manga. I don't know how much there is to adapt. Maybe there is enough for another season. Maybe they're going to wait for it to finish. I have no idea. I do not know. Black Lagoon is good. I agree. Again, guys, you're fighting over nothing. You're fighting over which character is better. It doesn't matter. You're fighting over nonsense. It doesn't matter. YouTube chat, you're fighting over nonsense. Oh, what's your opinion on Black Clover? I really like it. Black Lagoon, the show is the most badass women? For me, the most badass women are probably going to be Morgiana or... Morgiana and Mereoleona. ReZero, it's really good. I enjoyed the earlier seasons. I enjoyed season 1 the most, but I like ReZero. And let's say 2 or 3 more comments. Do I like Asta? I have his autograph. Nice guy. But yes, I do like it. Thank you for the follow, Damien. And one more. It's not nonsense. I want to know someone perspective on fact. No, it is nonsense because you're saying you want to know factual opinions on who's stronger than who when it doesn't make any logical sense. It's not fact. It's opinion over nonsense. It is objective nonsense because you're using real world calculations in a world where these calculations don't make any sense, and the authors also don't care about this stuff. It's only the fans who argue over the silly stuff. So like undeniable. I thought we were doing the whole. Okay, then I think okay. So then we're okay. Then denied. There's a miscommunication here. Because there was something going on in another chat, which was about strength and all that garbage. You're talking about something completely different, which I totally get. I just joined. What's the discussion? We're actually about to wrap up. We're answering the last few comments before we call it. We were talking about various anime, what's ongoing, what we're excited about, all that kind of stuff. We're going to get ready for the Twitch stream in 2 hours. I have not seen Arcane. Why is it all the gospel gap show towards the... I mean, I haven't seen any gospel. Did I miss something? It's fine. Thoughts on Violet Evergarden? Here, this will be the last one. Violet Evergarden is one of my favorite series. It's beautifully animated, great story, love the characters. The only thing that really bugs me is the age gap is so unnecessary. Why do you have Violet as a child and like her, like the other soldier as like a 28-year-old guy? Like, that's not necessary. I get the whole child soldier thing, but the romance, the age gap, it's weird. It's weird. But if they just changed that detail, it would be perfect. It would be perfect. One Piece fandom is okay. So here's the thing. That's a bad take. To say this fandom is the worst fandom is a bad take. I think it is, because in every fandom of every series, you're going to have good, you're going to have bad. Some fandoms have a worse reputation than others. Okay, but if you see someone who likes a series, that doesn't make them awful. Like, if you like Hero Academia, that's not a bad thing. If you do creepy stuff, then okay, that's a different story. So I wouldn't judge an entire fandom. It just makes no logical sense to me. Okay, Orange and both of you, you're going to get banned. Both of you are going to get banned if you don't stop it. It's exhausting. Okay, both of you are done. You're getting a timeout for a day. Because you guys are being ridiculous. Yeah, both of you are getting timed out for a full day. One Piece is literally downvoted. Okay, so here's the thing. If a One Piece fan goes and downvotes other series to try and raise One Piece up, I don't support that. Most reasonable people are not going to support that. You would frown upon that. It's important to criticize people in your community as well. I don't even consider myself part of the fandom. I enjoy the series, but I don't engage in that nonsense. It's silly to me. It's ridiculous. I will not I actively in this chat say, if you like something different than myself, go for it. All the time. I will never put down your series. What's my favorite cosplay that I've done? Probably Escanor or Gogeta. Which character in One Piece was the most interesting? That's so raw. I don't even know. That's hard. Okay, am I gonna spin this into your populace or try this nonsense? Okay. Should I call it? Yeah. Okay, guys. I need to get ready for Twitch. I do this live every day, so I understand there's still like 40 people in here, but like, I gotta get ready. So we'll be on Twitch in about 2 hours. We'll be continuing Dispatch. I think it's episode 4. I hope to see you guys there. If not, we'll be back here tomorrow, same time. Do I like Ippo? Yes. Do I like Naruto? Yes. Okay. We're calling it. I'll see you guys later today or tomorrow.